and has to crawl under the table.
Yes!
Yeah.
Through the cave.
That's how you know you're a
In
professional.
through the cave.
Yeah,
you
right.
go.
That's how you
Professional.
just say, talk to the
Welcome.
internet is watching us now. So,
That's on
Is
camera
it like a
now.
holy thing?
Okay.
all right,
don't
welcome,
care.
welcome everybody to
No, you don't.
that one, Chris.
Chris?
Chris.
Chris.
Yeah, Chris on
We
camera.
are officially not one Chris.
Live stream of our D&D game. We're waiting for one more person as you come, and we're gonna get started pretty soon. I'm Bendon, the DM here for Nat One Crits, and we'll just go around the table and everybody can say their handle or whatever, and we'll get rolling. So
I'm handed. So if you're coming from my channel, I do have a channel on Twitch that I stream video games quite a bit from. Yes, you can. You want to use mine?
no self promotion.
It's supposed to be about this.
Minus 2.
Good. I'm Calvin, the Ranger.
I like that.
Right?
You already introduced this character. Look at
I know, we're just taking leaps and bounds
that.
now.
Jesus.
Oh, whatever.
I'm,
okay, sorry.
I'm Cambok or Son Cambok or that awesome monk for short, whatever you want to go with.
That might be longer.
That's the way I roll,
Son can't be awesome. Mom.
literally.
Anathaean the fighter
Thank
also has a Twitch channel. Doesn't really use it.
Oh, you use it. You just don't
Side
stream on
it.
Oh, he uses it. He doesn't stream on it. Watch it.
Oh, I gotta. Oh, I
It's
could-
my
yeah, I-
chewing hoodie.
I'm gonna get my
She'll
stream on
introduce
now.
herself.
They nerfed Grim Patron.
Yeah.
chocolate drink.
Ice is a cleric. I don't have a Twitch or handle.
Who needs a Twitch in this world?
So we're gonna get started, like I said, as soon as our last player arrives. Should be within the next 5 minutes. If anybody wants to chat with us, I got chat open over here, so I will be responding to anything you guys say.
They might help you notice.
Although I can't see if anybody's actually in the chat on the app that I have, so
No.
please say something if you get on. And okay, go ahead. No, I'm all set. Thank you.
You guys,
So yeah.
enjoy my.
Does anybody got any questions about that arose over after last week's game, or
Oh,
Can we
continue.
bring our
Yeah.
character sheets home?
what's up?
Can we bring our character sheets home?
If you really want to.
I'll lose
But
my.
if you forget it,
Yeah, if you forget it, you get a NPC character for the day.
Oh, damn.
All goes in the folder.
Oh, alright, yeah, if you want to bring it, that's fine. You afraid I'm gonna spill coffee on it or something?
remember what did Daryl have to do?
You put coffee on mine.
We had to rewrite our character sheet that day.
I'm
Didn't we?
used to having
We
all my
forgot
stuff
what Daryl.
with me,
You gotta
so-
take that thing off your thing.
That's fine.
It's like a sponsor. I don't know. I don't want to get fucking blurred out.
Oh, so the bags of tortilla chips?
Yeah.
Corn flavored
Flavored
tortilla
chips,
chips?
corn tortilla chips.
Spicy corn
Generic
tortilla.
flavor corn tortillas.
Generic. I don't even know who would make those.
Actually, you might want to move that
Mainstream.
box of cheesy goodness over there.
This one?
And that,
Box of nips.
the fresheners of the air.
Ye old.
That's my Fox. That's what I got Fox playing on the
Ye old fresheners over there.
computer Fox.
How many did everyone bring? 2 D20s, one to throw away if it's bad.
No, they
Yeah,
don't
I don't
sell
have
any.
Anybody else ever get the big
Are
one?
you, do you actually have
Wow, where'd you get that?
non-chronological
How
dice?
big is
I have no
that?
dice.
How do you have no dice?
I haven't bought dice yet. So actually,
It's like not
That's tiny.
astronomical.
That's tiny compared to the ones I have now.
like,
No, I know, but I didn't
I
want
wanted to get one.
I didn't want.
I don't have my bag. I
I
don't
need a
bring,
20 and a 10.
I don't
Can
bring
I
my
borrow a
bag.
20 and a 10, please?
How do you not have?
I have
dice
not
yet,
found
Ryan?
it.
You
Come
can
on.
use one of my purple shiny tens.
Okay, I'll take a purple
I'm
10.
gonna, no, I'm gonna give him a garbage can. I always failed at roll.
I know.
They're all
What do we
tiny.
do?
Jesus.
I figured everyone would have
Have
went
you
out with
ever
that.
played?
I figured everyone would have went out
I
with
don't
that
remember
dice.
using
Otherwise, I would have brought.
Hey,
I should have.
Do you need a 20,
Your
Ryan?
dice
Yeah.
are fancy.
Your
Their dice are fancy. They look like the
Set up your shit.
they look like the WoW like blood
Oh.
dice.
To what?
So I like the color scheme.
Post on the random channel.
We're looking for one
Okay,
for
do
Ashley
that.
too.
And the gold pops up so much.
She wants a
You don't know how to
purple.
do it?
I can figure it out
We don't
right
like
now.
the gold
You can do it
though.
if you want.
Where do you guys go?
Oh, I can't.
Ryan, you're the
Okay.
closest one. Can you open the door for Dan downstairs?
I'd have to.
Is it here?
Yeah.
I'd have to crawl into the
Triple
door.
wire.
It's not, is it? I mean,
I gotta use the bathroom.
Oh,
Hey,
you
Ryan,
find
I
it?
thought you would.
No, I didn't. No, you got the door downstairs. I got the door to the left.
to To the left, to the left.
Good team.
Fun dice tip that our DM tuned me into. If you think your dice are bad, there's a little do a YouTube search, right? Find that video that will teach you how to check your dice, see if they're weighted bad or
The
the
camera
core is
is
a little
on.
lopsided. Yeah, I'm not gonna remember that. I'm not gonna look at the camera probably ever.
Just imagine
This is
you're
the one
talking
time.
to the
This is
imagine
the
you're
one
talking
time.
to the night.
Talking to the night. Okay, I like it.
Name him. We need a name.
We name the night.
Name the night.
Rhythm. We should name him Rhythm.
Rhythm is a dancer.
This is the rhythm of the
You haven't seen his Rhythm. Rhythm the night.
If he starts moving, I'm gonna freak out.
Moves like Groot.
Yeah.
Imagine that.
I actually got him in Mexico when I was there.
Really?
Not gonna lie,
not
it
for the
looks just
honeymoon.
like the mascot that my high school had.
Really?
Yeah.
Were you the Knights?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
The Harding Knights.
The Knights of Day.
He doesn't really have a knee. Any knees. He's got like a weird chest thing going on, pointy chest. And just so everybody knows, we're talking about this night up here that the other camera's in.
It's what it's broadcasting both right now.
Yeah, that's actually what's on the screen there is what's actually broadcasting. That's cool. So like we have the two camera views here.
So I can't flip
And-
anybody off now. Got it.
No, you can.
Does
You
it
can
actually
do
have our logo down there too?
Yeah,
This is not
and then it's got
PG.
the thing screaming across the top too.
This is not family friendly content.
It's family friendly.
As long as you're not PC.
Well, as long as everybody's an adult, everybody in the family's an adult.
Sure.
You might need to scoot over a little bit.
Sure. I always need to scoot over a little bit.
Just like slightly. No, that's probably.
I corner myself.
Just so you know, Dan looks. You're gonna be amazed at how much he looks like Nick.
You guys keep saying that, but Nick
He's like-
actually
he's-
agree with it.
He's
I
like,
don't know why Nick's so upset about it. He just looks kind
He's
of
like-
like Nick.
This is my final game.
he is the love child of me and him.
That I would believe.
Is it like Nick's Earth 2? Is it Earth 2, Nick?
Yeah.
He's like an Earth 2. Me and Nick are fused together.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like you though. I don't
Yes,
think
he
looks like
does.
I think it's just the fact that he's like, I don't even know. Maybe he's got more of a formed beard. So that's
you.
maybe.
They have
why
the
he's
same facial hair.
But
You
Nick
just
doesn't
shaved
like
last
Combine them
Nick
and it's a
doesn't-
more
Nick doesn't-
powerful beard than you can
Nick
imagine.
doesn't like his
Wonder
brow.
Twin powers activate.
They do like a fusion dance with their beards.
Just no one else like it just looks like making out.
We
To
braid
the
it.
untrained eye, it looks like making out.
We braid it together and that's how it fuses.
Don't know if beard fusion dance or
Now you
just
can
making
tell.
out. Oh yeah.
What could this be?
Hey, it's Ryan again.
Yes,
yeah,
No one was down there.
Did you get it?
Yes.
Water
That is greetings.
Zing.
Yeah, talk shit about the guns, and I will hurl it at you. Hey, Nick!
Hey, Big Nick.
How's it going?
It's going. Dan, I
Those are
don't
so
have
tiny.
any halfling characters, so. What's up, Sarah? We're live already, just so you know. So we're ready to rock and roll.
We make it night.
Try to corner myself off as best I could.
So, Dan, you can introduce yourself to the camera. Yours is
On the night.
Still. Hello, Dan. Fair enough.
Character
I
name.
like it.
So,
Like his character name is Dan.
So we'll have time in the game. You guys can introduce your characters. We're just gonna start running.
Oh, the
right.
my
I'm wondering if we should close the door.
Is
And,
it
I'm gonna
really-
pull
You
the.
think so?
Oh yeah.
Well, this window's wide open.
If I pull
And the
the.
heat's off in this room. The heat's on in there. So.
Well, try it out.
Well, the camera's gonna come close and I close the door.
And then if you push it back.
Technical
It
difficulty.
is hard.
Whoa.
I know.
Go, we're all like fucking engineers here, you know? Watch out. Watch out. Out there?
No, that's
Okay.
it. Can't join us.
Ah! Ryan, what are you doing? Ryan!
Oh,
Well, way to ruin everything. Oh, everybody can see me now.
The DM! Ah!
And
Huzzah.
And bye.
Make sure
Is
this
the camera good?
Is that good enough?
Yeah, no, I can't see your bald spot.
Oh,
Oh, there it is.
It's a fucking bald spot.
It's
Wow,
not a bald
Ryan.
spot. It's just a fucking line.
Ryan's hurting.
Yeah.
You know you inherit that
Are you
from
gonna do that? Are you gonna do that thing where they take the hair from your butt and put it on your head?
So, to the introductions, we'll get started. All right, so
I gotta sit back.
here we go, everybody. The first official Nat 1 Crits adventure here. AJ's just gonna be texting the whole time.
No, he's
Oh, you're watching it?
watching the stream.
All right, so After investigating the apparent bear attack at the bed and breakfast, you stumbled upon an elven druid's ritual. While you fought, she unleashed a swarm of bats carrying an unknown message to an unknown foe. Her and her followers were a tough match for you in the tight quarters of the small cave, but you prevailed.
Barely.
Rummaging through her clothing, you found a coded letter on a light red parchment. Unable to decipher it, you returned to Fiona, as you guys remember was the wife of the owner of the bed and breakfast.
Who had nothing else to say.
Sketchy old lady.
After being shown the letter, she admits that she was once tasked to protect a magical object of unknown power, which is now missing. So, long ago, when I was only a young girl, my paths crossed with a young man not much older than myself. I was a squire with dreams of becoming a cleric, and his story was just beginning. He saved me from a tiefling who had been manipulating me with some powerful magic item. When it was all said and done, I approached him and asked his name. Bendon, he told me. My reputation was ruined, and I had nothing but the clothes on my back, and I'll have you know he gave me enough money to buy this here land. Before I left him, he asked me one thing, to hide that box far away and watch over it. Bury it somewhere and forget about it. I thought he was paranoid, but I did as he asked. I fear he's the only one who would know what that thing is, and maybe he can decipher that letter. Bendon was a marvelous fighter. I would say your best bet would be to look for him at the big tournament in Ferry Hill. I can't think of a more likely place to find him. So Fiona's Inn lies about a day's trek north of Winshaw, a popular resting spot. So you end up staying there for the rest of the night, and in the morning you head out. The morning's warm, the taste of oats and ground spices from breakfast still lingers in your mouth. The day goes by pretty uneventfully as you take the road south towards Winshaw. A few other travelers cross your paths headed north, and a few even make some small talk. The ferry road is the biggest trade route in the area, and it's the fastest means of travel to Ferry Hill to the southeast, which is you guys kind of know is like a large human city, and it's the farthest one east of the biggest human settlement, Beacon, far to the west. Far to the east. A few small roads lead off into the woods, and a few homes peek out in the distance. Small farms nestled quietly off the road. A few hours past lunch, the road winds through the hills, mountain peaks in the distance to the east, and flat grassland to the west. As you crest the top of a larger hill, down in the distance a small town is visible a few miles away. As you descend the hillside, fields of wheat, barley, and corn surround the road ahead. There's a small group of people gathered at a barricade entrance to town. As you approach them, you notice that there's about a dozen guards inspecting a recently arrived caravan of goods. One guard hails you from the distance. Form up in line over here to the left, folks, unless you're stragglers of the caravan. Oh, and have your identification ready, and we'll move you right through as quickly as possible. Form up, single file here. What business do you have traveling the ferry road? Well,
Looking for a gentleman that was created by a very conceited DM because he named him after himself. We're on our way looking for a man.
are you traveling through, or?
Am I the only one talking?
I missed last week, so I don't want to jump in yet.
You took the lead. Go for it.
Go for it.
No, I told him to.
Oh,
He's got to do something.
Wait, so we
He's
got-
got to set the title.
Oh, okay.
Because we're just in limbo. Click it.
I can't find this.
Edit.
do you have your identification, please?
Identification.
Yes. You need identification to continue traveling down the ferry road. Everyone's gonna have it,
I don't think that came on my export.
especially now. Tournament's coming.
So,
we got a lot of travelers passing through. Security's tight.
Is that something that actually?
Tournament. What kind of tournament?
Oh, the big decade tournament.
Is it like a fighting tournament?
Oh, absolutely.
Or a
Biggest
cooking-
one in the
or a
biggest
cooking
one around. How do you never heard of it?
I've never heard of it.
Oh,
I want to
man,
hear about it.
You gotta go. It's the thing to see.
I've been.
Let's go. If you want us to go.
I'm a
You
monk.
need
I've been,
identification to pass.
I've been in solitary
Do we
confinement
actually?
for a long time.
As a team question, do characters actually have identification?
None of you have it.
I'm gonna cast a minor illusion.
Okay.
Now, will we need separate ID or is it
Well,
can
actually, I have a false
group
identity trait. I can just give him false identity.
Okay.
It includes acquaintances and disguises. They'll send that
Could I
percentage.
make like
Okay.
a
So I could just say I'm some famous person.
required?
Field is required.
What does that mean? Can I make like a minor illusion? Would I only be able to make one?
could make
idea.
a-
Can I make like a?
You can make a stack of them,
Make a
but you
stack.
don't know what the IDs look like. So if you make something that's, I mean, you could try, but
Just
I mean,
hold on. Just go.
Like, would you? All right.
Just to
Are
everybody.
you talking to me telepathically?
Let me, yeah, just let me. I'll try to handle this right now. I'm gonna go up to the guard and say, look, I'm a famous bard. My name's Sherry. I'll give him my identification.
great name.
This is my this is my dance. These are my,
Clutches his chorus.
my background dancers.
Nothing. Everything's
Perhaps
filled
you've
in.
heard of me. I'll give them a list of
Can I
other
type in the name and like just now?
Notable-
one word?
places I've been, numbers they can call.
All right. Give me a
It's one- it's 100%
give
on
me a persuasion check.
Sure.
Just cancel out and try to do it again.
23.
Okay. He says, "Oh, that's awesome." He's like, "I'd love to." Are you performing?
We are.
Staying to perform in town
we're
before
performing
you?
before the tournament. Yeah, we're the opening act.
Wow! Excellent! Excellent.
No, it's cool.
So I just need your identification papers, and you guys folks can be right on your way.
I'll hand him a piece of paper with a bunch of crap scrolled on it.
He says, "This is not the proper identification. It needs to be signed and sealed."
I have everything here ready for documentation.
That's excellent. So I'll tell you what. Sorry for the inconvenience, but security on the road, it's tight. It's tight right now.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
We got a lot of people coming through here. We don't want anything to happen prior to the tournament.
No problem.
At
Just for
this,
your own safety, folks.
at this point, can I be like, listen, like we come from a couple different. Like,
Excuse me, sir. But as soon as you get the identification, he's like, I could take you right into town right now, and you'll have it by first thing in the morning,
Yeah,
hopefully.
if you can take us in, I can guarantee I can get that for you.
Absolutely, perfect.
Oh, that sounds great.
What was that, young man?
I was gonna say because we do a lot of traveling. We might have the ID you're looking for, but just like we grabbed the wrong ones. Like, can I like take a look at yours to see like if like we got that in like one of the bags and stuff like that? Because we do a lot of traveling. We do a lot
Oh,
of
you
traveling
would
stuff.
know what I'm talking about.
So you're not gonna show it to me?
While
What is
You
while
don't need to see
he's
my identification.
while he's
I
discussing
do
that
need
with
to
the
see your
guard, can we
identification.
just?
How do I know that? How do I know you're the person that needs to
I
see
mean,
my
he said we're good.
identification?
Yeah, just
If
It's
there's
cool.
any kind of issue here, so you can turn around and walk the other way.
talk to him.
I said we walked the other way.
Bye.
Let's just go.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's just run this out.
I'm done with this school.
I mean, my false identity
So,
is a singer now, so I guess I'm
Name's Sherry,
gonna follow that through.
and I'm gonna pretend to be Sherry's backup dancer.
So if you don't have your papers, don't worry. The hardest part
Nice.
about getting them is the
Doubles
law.
a bodyguard though.
Perfect.
That's the key.
Unfortunately, you need to have identification to continue in the Winshaw, and we need to get you those right now. So if you want to just follow me.
Sure thing.
From behind them, one of the younger, there's two younger guards that are right behind them. They look like twins. One of them says, "We can take him to the keep, sir." He said, "Blast! I told you lads, no talking. You're not in charge here, and you're barely true roadsmen. The wound's barely hailed on you yet." "Sorry, sir." They kind of both mutter. They don't really seem to like care too much about their job. They seem pretty new. So the gentleman starts walking you down past the barricade, and you're just heading down the road a little bit, and he kind of mumbles to you, "Blast all these new recruits. Marrow really wants this tournament to go through without incident. I always say it's more fun when it's unpredictable, though. But anyway, I'll follow me, folks. We'll get you all set up with identification by nightfall." So he turns, and you guys start following him down the road. If you guys would like to see, I got a map here of where you are as far as the area. So I can pass that to you guys.
Do they have Uber in this area?
Unfortunately, they don't. You could always try to hire a carriage, but might be a little expensive. Actually, not that
It's
expensive.
gonna be hard to do without a map.
So right now, this is, you guys can pass this around if you like.
Detailed aspect.
So this is Winshaw, where you guys all are.
Winshaw.
I can't see if that's gonna be like
Let me see.
the thing. Well, it's gonna show up later on, but I'll pass it around. So right now, you guys are coming down this way, and you're gonna be headed towards this little compound area right here. All right. So there you go. You can pass it around. Go look at that. So a 3-story building can be seen about a quarter mile off in the distance. Dim firelight in the windows cast flickers of light on the rooftops below. After walking for a mile through the cornfields and farmland, the narrow corridor seemingly cut through the field. Houses not visible over the tall corn stalks that surround both sides of you become visible. As you exit the cornfield, you pass a few large oak trees and a split in the road. Almost here, folks. Just follow me through the gate here, and you should be right on your way to the tournament. So the process is awful easy, if you ask me, but you're just going to ask your name and a few questions, and they write you up a parchment ID, and you can head on your way. As Barrowby is talking, through the trees you continue down the path. A tall stone wall surrounds a large piece of land. A large 3-story house sits about 300 feet to your left, and an iron door with 2 ferry guard soldiers posted at either side. Both guards holding attention, round shields at their legs, sword held on top, pointing out. The shields are both painted in a deep green triangle with a three-pointed pitchfork emblem in red. Barrowby doesn't slow his stride as he approaches the guards. Abruptly, within footsteps of the door, both guards turn and raise their swords out above him. And he just walks right underneath them, and the door just swings open for him as he walks right through. And you guys just kind of follow him into the courtyard. 4 beautiful oak trees sit obscuring the opposite wall in the rest of the town, and a pleasant courtyard with fresh trim grass and a beautiful garden full of tomatoes and delicate strawberries and enormously large pumpkins. To the right, a 20-foot watchtower casts a long shadow towards the tall square mansion. Fancy looking house, eh, folks? Master Marrow's old house, recently converted to a small barracks. Captain Jackson charged tonight, I believe. You notice an older woman as you guys are walking through. She stands up in the garden. Looks like she was kind of like kneeling down there doing some work. Peritos' widow still lives in the guest house and takes grand care of that garden. It's a prized possession. Frankly, it's her only connection to the outside world since the Lord died. Last, I don't think she's said a word to anyone since. Right, so as we enter the manor house here, please keep quiet. We'll be headed straight upstairs. He's kind of talking to you as he walks you inside. So he opens the door. A large stairway leads up, and another downstairs. To the left, 8 beautiful portraits line the wall, each one a man of the Marrow family. It looks as though one of them was just added, the youngest looking man on the wall. Percival Marrow is inscribed in a small brass plaque under the frame. A dark oak door right before the stairs opens, and a tall guard exits, turns and walks up the stairs without paying any mind to you. As you walk by, you get a quick glance at the open door as it closes, and inside you see a large formal dining room table. The chair is pulled aside with 6 figures standing around it looking over something at a table. As you turn the corner up on the landing of the stairs, Barrowby opens the door at the top and brings you into a large office. A wooden table sits in the center of the room. Large windows on the opposite wall cast the sunset into the room, making the man sitting at the desk nothing but like a dark outline. Please take a seat. He kind of says, the guy in the chair says, identification again, Barrowby? Blast if it's the 8th today. Well, at least we're getting more efficient at it, eh? He says, yeah, we need to stick around for the interrogation, or am I all set? The other patrol should have already taken over for me. Can I go? He says, yeah, you should be good to go. Anything to note for the about these folks? And he says, the only one I found to be a bit suspicious was this one here. He asked a lot of odd questions, but other than that, it seems they're just normal traveling folk trying to, same thing, head to the tournament. It's getting late. Here, take this. You've been putting up with a lot of extra hours to help with these new recruits, and I appreciate it. Tournament's almost here, so this will pass soon. Buy yourself some new shoes or something for all the extra wear you're putting on them. Have a good night. I don't plan on staying much longer either. And Barrowby hands him a couple gold and turns out the door.
This guy's a nice boss.
Yeah, right. Okay, folks, so who wants to go first?
I'll go first. That should be the easiest.
So as he turns into the light, he kind of gets up out of his chair and gives the money to the guy. And as he turns into the light, you can see he's an older man in his late 60s. Deep cracks run from the corner of his eyes, and a short black goatee tied with a dangling ivory figure seems to like pull his cheeks down. He wears a long black leather cloak with which covers most of his body. His boots are clean and strapped high, and they flare out at the knee. He's carrying an old book, which you notice has a small stack of parchment on top of it. And he stops a few feet from the table and reaches into his cloak and draws a pen. It's like,
So here's the deal. Barnaby seems to think you folk are pretty nice, and I trust him. I just have to ask you all a few questions for the log here, and then we can all go get some sleep. I know I need it.
So you're all traveling together?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
What are your names?
My name is Handed.
Okay. Last name, sir?
Just Handed, like seal.
Okay. Fair enough.
I am Calvin Stormblast.
Okay.
Sir?
My name is Sherry.
Sherry, huh? Okay. Any last name, Sherry?
Well, my real name is Riley Wine, but I'm a performer. That's right.
Oh, performance name. Excellent, excellent,
Perhaps
excellent.
you've heard of me.
Okay. I have not. Are you performing in town tomorrow before you head on your way?
No, we're performing at the tournament, actually.
Ah, blast. Well, unfortunately, my duties here don't warrant me to be able to go, so
You're gonna miss it.
sad. Maybe I'll hear about it from the travelers on their way back.
Catch you out of that.
It'll be good.
You, sir?
Son Canbach.
Son Ken, Mark. Okay. Sure, not daughter? Yeah, you said.
The name's Anathan, sir.
Okay. And Miss?
Isis.
All righty. He writes it down. Where are you headed?
To partake in the tournament, of course.
Do you have a room and board set up in town? I know it gets very busy down there. And
Not yet, but I don't need a lot.
We just showed up.
oh, okay.
Kind of playing it by ear.
Are you planning on staying long?
As long as it takes the win.
I mean, as far as the tournament goes, I mean, we're saying, for the tournament in general. After that, not really sure yet. Who knows?
Did you say you were competing?
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a fighting tournament?
Who's sponsoring you?
Who isn't?
You got that many? Usually the sponsors travel all together.
I didn't know we needed sponsors. I figured just best fighters, from around
Oh,
the
you
world.
can compete in the amateur tournament.
Okay,
That's,
that sounds great.
What's today? Last I should be starting in 2 days.
What are the rules of that?
Oh, anyone's welcome.
No, what are like the striking rules? Like, is it sparring, or do we have gear on?
Oh yeah,
Do I
you
get
can
to
wear
kill
your
people?
armor and
What are
everything.
we doing here?
Oh, no killing, sir.
Okay.
What do you think we are, savages?
Blood?
It's either the first draw of blood or submission.
Oh, that sounds great. So you can break people's arms.
Now,
Well, you can, sir.
Perfect.
Plenty of mages come down and help with the
I'm not
healing
violent.
process. And
I'm a monk.
is this
from all over.
peaceful.
I
as far
peacefully enjoy hurting
as
people.
the amateur tournament, now, as far as the prize be for winning that tournament.
Oh man, the prizes are always something of magnificence. I don't know what it is this year, but I know 10 years ago it was a large galley, and I believe the winner also got a small house on the outskirts of town here. So.
For the amateur tournament?
That's the amateur.
Oh no, that was for the grand tournament.
Okay.
Alright, and
So
now
we just have to
you
find a
You
sponsor.
have to have a sponsor to get to the grand tournament.
Oh yeah, so unless you compete in the amateur and win that,
Then you get the
Oh, I got
compete in the
this.
professional as well.
yes. That's if a team will take you on. Usually they're pretty good about it. Usually someone always is injured or sick, and they're always looking for one more.
I want to be an American
How
top
big are
team.
these teams in the amateur tournament?
Usually the teams are about 7.
Was it a team fight?
Oh yeah, the grand tournament's always been a team competition.
All right, now we need to be
You
together.
have your archery, your fighting, your horseback riding, your intelligence checks. There's a lot that goes
Wait,
on.
intelligence checks?
Oh yeah, there's a written test as well.
Written test?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
As far as
They test the mettle of every adventuring crew.
As
That's
far
why
as-
you should have a sponsor.
As far as this tournament now, because the rules, I mean, you just listed everything that's more of like a physical aspect. What about like magical? Like, are sorcerers allowed in this, or like any kind
Oh,
of
absolutely.
swindling like that, bamboozling?
A swindling sorcerer, right? Is that what you would call yourself, Hendiv?
I never said I was a sorcerer.
Oh, you're asking an awful lot of questions about sorcery.
Who said that?
There's not, there's not a great deal of those folk, but yes, they do compete. Most of the
Alright.
teams do have a magic wielder involved, yeah.
I just like to be informed when I go into things.
Yeah. Oh, yes, I don't want to take a fireball to the face, eh? Or an arrow to the knee. Might end your adventuring career right there.
You touch me.
You lose a hand if you touch him.
You feel healthier after he
We
touches
need-
you.
we
Yeah,
need-
like yeah.
We need one more though.
My skin starts to glow.
We need one more guy.
Are you carrying any?
He's got a pet bear. Maybe we can do that.
Are you? The bear is no longer with you guys.
What do you mean by bear?
She,
What do you mean?
Fiona
Whoa!
kept the baby bear.
Whoa,
I didn't get
whoa,
Fiona
whoa,
my
whoa,
bear.
whoa.
She kept it. You're not.
How did you keep the
She's
bear?
with PETA. She came in, took it away.
It's its natural habitat.
He's my pet, bro.
Bears aren't meant to
You
be pet,
neglected
okay?
it. You gave it to her for half the time.
No,
It's-
that
Because I
bear-
died 3 times last adventure.
Well, looks like you can't provide
So,
for it if you're dead.
Are any of you
Sausage
carrying
ball.
any hazardous magical material or stolen property?
I had my bear.
Negative.
No one ever says yes to that one anyway. Nothing hard to ask though. You
Seems
know.
like a silly question.
Any of you ever been in the stocks?
Nope.
Likes the stock and trade.
Just the stock market.
Yep, stock market, Bloomberg, or Dow. Both doing pretty terribly right now. I hope you're not. That's probably why if you go to the term, you probably need to boost your funds.
That's a good reason.
I've heard that.
No, I just need to know a little bit of background on all of you too for these here. What kind of work did you do prior to headed to the tournament here?
I was just in like studies.
Studied
Solid.
studies.
Solid.
Eh?
Studies, scholarly studies.
Studied scholarly studies.
So,
That's quite a tongueful there, eh? Mouthful.
it was it was mainly tongue twisters.
Ah,
Um,
alliteration, eh?
Yeah, rubber baby buggy bumpers, stuff like that.
Was that part of your act there at the tournament?
I use it to distract. I really do.
Oh.
It works. It works really well.
Excellent.
But as far as that, not much work.
Excellent, excellent. And you, sir?
I was a ranger for my village.
Oh.
I protected.
What village are you from, sir?
Lesser known village. It was actually destroyed, sadly.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear about that.
It happens, you know.
Were you some kind of a scout? Might want to go the other way, AJ.
Oh, that's right.
Some kind of a scout or something? Or hunter?
Yes, I am more of a scout.
Ah,
I scouted the wilderness looking for anyone who wanted to harm my village, and now that my village is no longer here,
hey, she did a pretty shitty job, huh?
there was one less like armies, my man. Okay, I could only do so much.
Okay,
Okay?
yeah, excellent,
And
excellent.
plus, I was away on a journey while. Yeah, I tried to run back. I ran 25 miles to try to get to it.
Oh man. Oh, you must be entering the marathon competition then in the tournament.
Archery was my game.
Well, they do have a foot race if you're interested.
I could try.
If you get the stamina for it, I don't know. I'll ask the girls around town after you leave. You, sir?
I'm just from a small village, raised by my parents. Ran into these nice folk at an inn, solved some dilemma, and here I am.
Just decided to pick up and start a act with them.
Well, yeah, so somebody was playing some music, and I saw how awesome these guys moved, and I figured I could add them to my troupe,
Wonderful, wonderful.
and here we are.
You, sir?
As you can probably tell from my robes, I'm a monk of the Last Air Temple. And,
Oh, really?
I've actually just returned
What
from
is
my.
an air
I
temple?
couldn't tell
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's just a quiet monastery on the top of a couple mountains. Probably never been there. Most people haven't.
I don't
The
get
last
this far
one.
in a one shot. Pretty busy schedule. Excellent, excellent. Hey, you just learning stuff. Cool.
Well, I just
Is that where
returned.
you're so glad?
I just returned from my 5-year sabbatical, and I'm looking
No, I
to
was,
find out if I'm the strongest person
part of
alive.
fire country.
Fire.
Well, the tournament's a great place to test that.
I'm excited for it.
Excellent. You, sir?
Soldier, my good man.
Ah,
I was a scout in my regiment.
excellent.
Did you let a whole
Hopefully
town
not his
die?
regiment. Oh, good. Are you competing in the tournament as well?
Oh, indeed I am.
Are you looking for to do some guard duty down there? I believe they're always hiring a few extra men.
We'll see how that turns out.
Excellent, excellent. And you, miss?
Just an acolyte.
Ah,
Not too many words today. She's not feeling too good.
you look a little under the weather, lass.
Just a little.
Oh boy. Well, hopefully that all gets cleared out before the tournament.
Hopefully.
No one wants to go watch that with a stuffy nose. You know what I mean? If people near you always. We're warriors. I mean, you know what I mean? No one ever wants to get sick.
A shot of an opiate plant just clears it right out.
So, you all seem to be an okay lot. Yeah. I wish you all safe travels. You just need these here papers stamped before you can continue on your way. Go to City Hall tomorrow after breakfast in the morning. It's a big stone building up the road a little bit at the square. I'll have these papers over there at first light. Just ask for Garen Barry, the city clerk. He'll stamp them for you, and your folks can be on your way. So he puts
puts the paperwork he was scribbling on in his jacket, and then calls a guard from outside, who you guys didn't even like realize there was somebody standing right outside the door after the other guy left. He tells them to escort you out of the camp, and as he brings you downstairs, he recommends that you check out an available room at Orm's. It's a bed and breakfast, he tells you, near the bridge at the end of the square. He said it kind of tells you it's not really the best of the places to stay in town, but he thinks it's the only place that still has rooms available. And he mentions it's kind of loud down there near the bridge. As you walk outside, the light from the moon illuminates the entire courtyard. And the guard is kind of like, oh, the moon's bigger than I ever remember seeing it. Might be less people stopping in tonight and tomorrow. Can only hope. Hopefully they just travel through the night. He escorts you over to a small gate, barely big enough for a coach to fit through. The street is wide and dimly lit. Many small stands line each side of the road. Only a few remain open this late at night. A few hundred feet ahead lies a short wooden wall lining, standing close to the street. A large grass field with a granite statue rests on display outside of a large stone tower. It looks to have once been an old watchtower, but part of the top has crumbled in on itself. A large wooden addition, looks like it has kind of been recently added, and another slightly smaller wooden building stands nearby within the grounds. The road widens as you approach the center of town. A huge open field of trampled grass dotted with small shops and a few small stagecoaches lies ahead of you. As you approach, the wooden wall dips in, so it kind of is like the wall's right on the side of the road here, and all of a sudden it just dips in like this, and there's a small door and two guards posted at it that you wouldn't see just walking down the road. They're kind of like out of sight. They don't really pay any mind as you walk by. As you approach, the Winshaw Town Hall is like beautifully etched into the wooden door. As you walk into the courtyard, most of the merchants have packed it in for the night. You notice a few wagons from the caravan that was outside as you guys were coming into town. It's kind of parked in a small circle at the far end of the square. A wide fountain is surrounded by a small group of kids. And aside from little wooden stalls kind of darting the interior of the square, a few wooden buildings line the sides of the square. Yeah, you can tell one of them is a blacksmith by the anvil out front, and it looks like one's a leather worker and tannery. There's a small, those are on the west side of the square, and adjacent to them is a inn and a couple homes. As you continue through the square, a few yards away, through the trees, you can see a wide river with a stone arched bridge leading to a clearing in the trees on the opposite bank. A tall, rundown-looking building sits facing the water, a weak-looking wooden door facing the square. The sign hangs from a flagpole into the street. It says Orm's B&B, painted kind of barely legibly on the sign. So, just in reference to the map, you guys kind of just like walk through the square, and you're over here at this building right here near the bridge. Okay? Okay. You guys wanna... They're over here. And does anybody want to do anything right now at night before you go to try to get lodging, or is this where you guys want to head, or what do you guys want to do?
So what time is it about? Is it like nighttime or is
It's
it like
nighttime. The moon's you'd say like from when you stopped and where you are now, it's been about 4 hours to get all your paperwork and the interrogation done. So it's nighttime. It's probably like the moon's up and it's pretty bright out still. The moon's like rather large in the sky.
Yeah.
So it's casting a lot of light around. So it's still pretty visible out. Like a full moon pretty much, but the moon's not full. It's just
Most shops closed right now.
yeah. The main shops. It looks like the people are upstairs in their homes having dinner and done for the day. There's a couple of small shops that look like there's still somebody there. They're cleaning up and getting ready to lock up for the night. It looks like there's just some people kind of like hanging around, just bullshitting before
Anything
they
like-
go.
Alchemy related or
There is a shop that looks like it sells some kind of like herbs and like maybe some materials to make some potions or something. But it's closed right now.
is there like a tavern? around?
There's a inn in the square that looked a little bit nicer than the B&B that you're outside of right now. It looks like there's a good amount of people inside, kind of just hanging out at the bar, and that would be where most of the light is coming from in the square.
We're gonna need to either try to get we're gonna have to win an average tournament or we're gonna have to try to get some sponsors. So we're gonna have to get into that legit tournament, the grand tournament. So it's up to you guys. You know, we can either wait till tomorrow till the shop's open and go like store to store and see if maybe if they're not already sponsoring a team, we
That's
get a
a good idea.
sponsor. We go to the inn and try to chat some people up.
I mean, there might be some competitors in the inn now.
Exactly.
Drinking
Ask
it
for
up,
sponsors or whatever.
relaxing.
So you guys
Chilling out, relaxing.
gonna head to the inn.
Yeah, seriously.
Are you insinuating that we should instigate something with one of these groups?
No, we can get in.
No, we should probably go talk to them.
Unless
You don't have to play
he's
everybody,
gonna,
Ken
he's gonna like make people like
I guess
food
we can
poisoning.
talk to them. What if you guys
Slip some in the drink.
I think seeing is a good way to
I'll
see
just
things.
look ominous in the
So you
side.
guys are gonna go.
I think we're gonna.
I think we should go to the inn and just take a look.
I actually have a great idea. But no, let's go to the end. But I have a great idea once we're there.
Okay.
No starting fights because
Yeah.
if we get
I'm not gonna start
if we get
fighting.
arrested as well, we're not
Keep
gonna
out
be able
of
to be in
the-
the tournament.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna start fighting.
If we're
So,
starting on fall, we won't get arrested.
As you guys, there are a lot. You notice that in the square there are a few guards on patrol, and you've already passed about 6 guards just in walking through town.
Are they fully clad in armor?
Oh yeah, they have like the sigil of House Marrow on their
Ready to
chest
go.
and ferry guard shields.
Ready to
They're pretty much on patrol. It's very busy in town at this time of the year. You gathered that from the other guy, from Jack. You kind of alluded to the fact that security's been beefed up because of the tournament going on.
Right.
So you guys walk up to the inn. It kind of just looks like a regular like tavern, open space. There's a couple tables to the left side as you walk in, and a main bar that kind of wraps around. There's probably about 25 people in there. It seems like this place is very, very busy right now. It looks like there's a good amount of people from the caravan that you recognize a few of them in a corner, kind of just hanging out, having a couple drinks before they head in for the night. As you walk in, a couple people walk by you, and
I want to walk up. Is there like a barkeep or something that looks like they're in charge of the bar?
yeah, there's a couple people. There's actually 2 people behind the bar. This place is pretty busy right now. So.
I want to approach one of them, unveil my artisan cooking tools, and ask if I can head into their kitchen and start whooping us up some food.
No, absolutely not. Are you drunk, sir?
No.
Yeah.
You're not allowed in the back.
He's an excellent cook.
That's fine. No.
I have this place packed in like 2 seconds.
10 out of 10 good cook.
So we got.
Have you tried
We
my
got more than
dumplings?
enough good cooks here. Have you ever had the
Hog's hand hot pie?
Sounds terrible. I'll try it.
Terrible. It's a delicacy here.
Do we have any money?
Yeah.
I know you got money. You got money?
I have a little bit.
I got
So-
10 gold.
2 shillings.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Who am I?
Yes.
Sherry's backup dancer.
I know that.
Sun Kanbai. I'm a monk. Very well skilled at cooking. Extremely.
I just okay.
Yeah, he hasn't met you yet. He showed up on the road. You guys met him on the road.
I'm totally
I probably cooked for you.
Him dance. Yeah, probably.
I assumed he was just part of the interview group.
Right. I snuck in.
You never.
You're
You're an artisan. You say you're an artisan cook, but you've never had Hog's hand pie or heard of it?
We don't make stuff like that up in the mountains. We don't have hogs.
Oh,
We
it's a
have sheep,
delicacy here.
rams, ostrich.
So
Would you like one, sir?
I'll try one. How much is it?
6 silver.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay, that'll get you a piece.
That gives me a piece?
Yes, sir.
Should try some.
2. Okay. Anyone else for the pie?
Yeah, why not? I'll take a
You?
piece, please.
You?
I'm all set.
All set? Lady? Sure, okay. So, he goes off, the other bartender comes up to you. Can I get anyone a drink? An ale or, a mead with that? Anyone?
I don't drink.
2 meats.
I have water.
2 silver for that?
I'll take a.
The most dangerous drink
ale, please.
in the
Yeah,
world
yeah.
at this time.
Okay.
Water.
So, yeah. So he gets you that, and about a couple minutes later, he's gonna come out and brings you the pie. Tyler, it's you taste it, and it's
absolutely delicious. It's like a cured pork pie.
I'm gonna like with a
That's
straight
your
face.
opinion though, what's your
I'm
opinion?
gonna with as straight face as I possibly can say my grandma made better pie with her feet.
He's gonna tell you.
And I didn't even know my
Are you
grandma.
insulting our pie?
No, I'm just being silly. Do they want any help back there though?
No,
All
we don't
right.
need to be.
This is good pie. Tell them thanks.
This is
I'm just playing. Can I get Jack?
I'll ask him. I'll just be like, guys, are jamming tonight. Is it usually like this? Is it because of the tournament?
No, we're always busy. Every 10 years or so around this time for the tournament.
Guys, get any? Are there any fighters in here right now? I mean, you guys got any team in there? Do you know? Like, I mean,
Oh, I have no idea. You'd have to ask around. I'm just serving the drinks.
you guys sponsoring anybody?
So, well, we can't afford that. We're a little in, sir. I mean, what do you?
You can
Yeah,
afford
I
We
mean,
don't make that kind of
You guys
money.
are jamming right now. I mean, you
Right
guys have some
now,
great
it's
pie.
not that busy here when
This
we.
is a great pie.
It is. It is. Not when you're.
So what kind of places like would you say like do kind of sponsoring around here? Like I mean, if there's anywhere in town that sponsors?
Oh, you might want to have. You might be able to get sponsored by Master Marrow, but more than likely he's already got a group of men he's sending to the tournament. Other than that, perhaps the town would sponsor you, but I don't know.
Who do you talk to for that? Not the mayor, like or the chancellor? Like,
Well, you'd have to talk to either the town clerk or the mayor. Ironically enough, the mayor is Master Marrow, so we might be both sending the same group to take care of that.
All right.
So where's he at? We gonna go see him in the
If
morning?
you sponsor us
I
though,
mean,
just
it's-
imagine
it's
every
small.
night could be this busy. You'd
As-
be making an investment that would be well worth the money.
As much as I love to, we honestly cannot afford it, sir. I'm sorry.
Can I do a perception check to see if he's like actually being truthful or not?
Okay, if you want. He's not lying.
He's being
Just
truthful.
tell you, you know he's not lying. So yeah. Anybody want to ask anything else? The night kind of goes on, and anybody else want to do anything else right there? Or drink it all, and then
Drink my
back
pie.
to the
Savory
end.
wine.
So you got,
Ham pie.
so you guys are staying the night. You're gonna try to stay the night here, or what are you doing?
If they have an open room.
Well, it might be more money though. I mean,
Whatever's cheaper.
head back to the bed and breakfast.
Okay, so you guys head back to the bed and breakfast after a couple of drinks. Most of you guys stay for a little while. Most of the people have left though by the time that you are leaving. There's no issue. You guys walk across the square, which is kind of deserted aside from a couple guards, and they kind of just like watch you as you walk through, making sure you're not taking anything from any of the stalls. So you get over to the small bed and breakfast and knock on the door, and it's unlocked. So you just kind of walk right in. There's kind of go to knock on the door, just kind of like creaks open.
Nice.
When you enter the building, a low ceiling and dim oil lamps make the interior of the large dining space seem rather cave-like. A few small windows in the back of the room reveal a view of the river, as well as another security checkpoint with a few guards at the end of the bridge. An older man greets you and says he has one room left, with 6 beds, ironically, but it's his nicest room, so he wants 25 silver for the lot of you. And he tells you that it includes breakfast the next day.
To the kitchen?
I'm sorry?
Do they have a kitchen?
No, we usually just buy our food in the morning, go pick something up from the market, and whip it up. So, you guys gonna stay here? Or
Yeah.
Yeah, let's stay here. Who's pulling it up?
Who's paying?
I'll cover it,
Nice.
Cool.
Okay.
just in swamps.
I bow to you.
So you guys know 10 copper is 10 silver is 10 copper is 1 silver, 10 silver is 1 gold, 10 gold is 1 platinum.
About the E1. Is that-
Palladium.
we're just
Oh, that's in
ignoring
between. Yeah, we're not even gonna do that one. Fuck that. It's just gonna go
So ignore
copper,
palladium.
silver, gold, platinum.
In 10.
So 10, 10, 10, we're doing?
So what did I spend?
1/10. The lower coin is 1/10 of the higher.
Alright. So like 100
Whenever my
coppers is
character
one
borrows
gold.
money from Ryan, he's just gonna cast a minor
So
illusion
does-
and pay
Yes.
him back.
2.5 gold.
Palladium
I don't
too,
trust
right?
it.
Yeah, that was a weird one I was asking. I was like, oh,
So,
That was like EP. That was EP experience.
all right. So, the room is small and a bit dusty, but the beds are comfortable enough for the price. The morning comes early as the sound of carts and wagon wheels navigating the rough stone bridge arouses you from your sleep. Merchants outside are talking, and out of the small window facing the square, it seems like all the people of the town have come out of their homes to work their stalls and shops. A large bowl of oats, local grains, and some fruit sits in the center of the banquet room you entered the night before. A few empty bowls have been picked clean and left at the tables from other guests before you awoke.
Damn right.
Anybody want to have anything to eat before you head out? Or?
Oh, hell yeah.
Hell yeah, y'all already not
Yeah.
paid for it.
Yeah, I'm gonna have something to eat, and while eating, I'm going to cast a minor illusion of.
I'm sorry.
Well, I'm a wild magic sorcerer. I can't let magic build up in me, cause then like that's when I start having to do random ass rolls. It's
You
just
get,
gonna
you
be,
get antsy. You're like,
Yeah.
"Ah, I gotta use
it's
some
just gonna
magic."
be something small.
He's an addict. That's why.
That's how I feel about
I'm an
dumplings.
addict.
This
but-
is spice addict.
It's usually your
It's gonna be. It's
Red
gonna
lyrium.
be.
He needs some red lyrium.
It's
It's
gonna be because of watching that game the other day, and I learned what a group of unicorns is called.
Highly
What is it?
proficient
A
with dual-
blessing.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna make a small little blessing of like fiery unicorn, like unicorns made out of fire, like running around on the table.
Okay.
Just like really small ones.
All right.
As they light the place on
As I'm
fire.
eating,
Right.
Well, they don't.
It's a minor illusion. So as I'm eating and stuff like that, just kind of like watch and sitting there eating, watching, like
Okay.
run around and have fun.
So is that a spell? Is it a
It's
level one
it's
spell?
cantrip.
Oh, it's okay. Okay.
So,
Anybody want to do anything before you head out to town?
I gave my ingredients for my breakfast to Ken Bach.
Yeah, I take him and I whip him into the best breakfast trap you ever put your eyes on.
I
Well, it's not. It's like literally a bowl,
I'm just eating
a big wooden bowl.
Some of the
bread.
things you're not even
I
sure.
mix
about.
It's like porridge. It's not. It's like tastes like cardboard. It's not very good.
He's got spices
Mine
in
was
him.
delicious.
The only thing in it you
Salt
get
for sure.
is
Okay.
like the occasional like strawberry
Can
or
you taste mine or
berry in there that pretty fresh. Berries are fresh. The oats and stuff is bland. Yeah.
I think it's delicious.
Oh, shit,
So
I'm
outside the
doing
clouds
something
hang heavy in the
good.
sky. It looks like there might be some late rain later in the day. The street's buzzing, and what looks like a few hundred people are here shopping and trading different kinds of goods and products. You approach the town square. Does anybody want to stop at any of the do anything in the town square before you head to the
We're going
go
to
get your paper sign?
yeah. Go get a paper sign and
Is there like a bow or
go talk to the bear.
like
Nada.
like a flasher? Yeah.
Yeah. You think like the blacksmith would probably be the best spot. It looks like he just sells all kinds of different weapons and armors.
Am I able to buy a better?
Yeah, you got money.
Okay, I'm gonna go talk to the blacksmith so I can get a better bow.
Okay. We're gonna get you.
Get a better
What
bow.
can we do for you?
I got a good bow. I didn't think on mine. I said I need an upgrade.
I got a couple of longbows in the back. I'm just gonna.
Oh.
They're made of ash wood.
Cool. Can I take a look?
Yeah, sure. He goes in the back and he brings out a couple of bows. One of them's like a child-sized bow. You're kind of like confused why he brought that out to you. And the other two just look like regular, like longbows. Nothing really too special about them.
Thinks you're a
What's
baby.
the yeah? Like, what's with the little bow in there, buddy?
Oh, I don't know if it was for you or for your kid or what you were doing. Well, it looks like you already have a bow. I just don't know why you would need
for
it.
an upgrade.
Oh, yeah. We don't really carry many masterwork weapons here. This is mostly stuff that I've acquired through traders passing through and whatnot. I do make a mean dagger, though. Are you looking for a dagger?
Unfortunately, no, sir.
Any of your friends here, or
What staffs?
staffs? Not too much. Up the road a little ways, though, one of my good trading buddies, he does sell some staffs and other wooden carved items. That's pretty
What's
good
your
quality.
Friend's name?
His name is Maris.
Maris.
Maris. You look for him. You might catch him on the road. He's actually probably traveling down to Ferry Hill. You might catch him before he makes it there. Maybe in Prynne. I think he has a house there. What's your name? Baron.
Thank you for your time, sir.
Yes. Enjoy your stay.
Have a good day.
Can you
You also
sponsor us?
go do anything else?
I
Or?
mean that child's boat.
So I'm gonna turn around.
Oh, we can look
And I'm
up
gonna say,
the map.
oh wait a minute, sir.
Child's boat.
Would you be able to sponsor anyone for this tournament?
Sponsor anyone? No, my business here is owned by Mr. Morrow. All my
my goods and stuff. I usually supply the group that he sends out there.
Do you know if he has a group set already?
To be honest with you, I'm not sure. I believe he's announcing his candidates today. I'm not too positive though.
I need to get up there.
Okay, thank you for your information, sir.
Yes,
Have a good
yes,
day.
yes, yes.
Let's hustle.
I'm gonna flick him a silver. Make it
well,
better.
thank you, sir.
We're confident in business.
Suck them off then.
So,
I mean, while you're at it.
so as you approach the town hall's main entrance, a side road attached to the town square. As you turn into the narrow road marked by a large white. So there's like a road that's attached. There's like a small road that's attached to the square. Not the indented on the wall, but there's actually like an entrance, a main entrance to the town hall that you saw last night and this morning. So as you approach, there's like a large white birch tree on one side. The road's pretty narrow. It's like kind of narrow. Which way are you guys walking? What's like your walking order?
Like
Like when you
how
guys are walking
we
up the
are?
street, yeah. Like when you guys turn this corner, who's in the front of the group?
Who turns the corner first?
I'm narrating to Sherry because I'm a special dancer.
I guess I'll.
Do you want me
Go
to?
first,
You want me to
I
just,
mean,
take
I'll
lead
be
just to make the
I'll be-
motion that you.
Oh yeah, that's
You
good.
know what I mean? Just.
What's up? Did you want to what?
Do you want me to take lead? Just.
Oh, if you
Just
want.
so that.
I'll be up there with you because I mean I'm pretty persuasive.
So that's what
He'll
we are.
persuasively
Wow.
get you
Put
killed.
yourselves, put
We're
yourselves
side
in
by
the.
side.
Well, that's what happens when the two range people.
My
are-
dope orange robes.
Nicholas.
So you're in front.
For the legend
Where are you, AJ?
of the robes. Yeah, I'll be right next to him, right inside.
So you're right behind them, and then the other three are
Yeah,
kind of like in the
as I
front.
walk, I make it appear like
Protecting me.
at all times, whenever we're just walking somewhere, we don't have to go fast. I make it appear like I need my stick to walk.
Type of cane
Okay,
style.
Yoda.
Alright, so
So good.
Dan, Tyler, and AJ, give me a reflex save and add your dex.
Hell yes.
Yeah.
You're trying to give me a high five. I
Ball
know it.
face
Oh my
first.
god.
I know it. 16.
Someone's gonna hit my.
I'm getting a high five. I feel like.
Alright.
Your dex. So add your dex.
Oh man.
Nice paint.
I like a kind of fireball to cause, you know,
One. Oh, you get a nat
the
20.
reaction.
I got a nat 20.
You got a nat 20, huh?
You
Okay.
gotta shake damage.
You got a, what did you add to that? Anything, AJ?
Nothing. I got a three.
Okay. Alright, so AJ, you
Yeah, they
take
changed it now, so it
you
goes
take
by the actual.
7 damage from a large draft horse
I knew it.
that just
That's why I'm behind everybody.
screaming through the street.
I'm not dying this time.
And you're knocked to the ground. Roll me another d20 to see if you avoid the carriage that it's pulling.
Can I attempt to pick it
Three
up?
again.
Wait, can we attempt to grab it out of the way?
I'm gonna give you because Dan got a 20 and you like crit that dodge. I'm gonna say you jumped out of the way, and after he got fucking trampled by the horse, you pulled him away from the wheel just in time before it hit him.
Okay.
And the driver kind of like swerved
Right.
out of the way when he saw you guys just turn the corner.
I need healing.
Right?
So
I need healing
So-
badly.
as you turn the corner, a large draft horse comes sprinting down the narrow dirt path. The driver of the attached carriage yanks the reins on the two horses. Both animals turn sharply to the left. Two completely bald men sit in the front. A large, muscular man with tan skin sits gripping onto a makeshift safety bars that stretch across the sides in the top of the front seating area. And the driver, a bit shorter and slimmer, laughs a low, deep laugh as their ornate carriage slides around the corner, searching for traction in the dirt. As the horses struggle to keep the carriage from pulling them off balance, the driver like pulls hard on the reins, and both horses just lower their heads and surge against them, lurching the carriage forward and back on balance down the street.
He's out of control right now, right?
He's like fucking hauling ass through the town and just like pretty much like power slid around the corner.
Did he
After
do this
all
on
the-
purpose?
Oh yeah,
He's
there-
running from
he's like this, like
He's
flying through
definitely running.
town.
So I have to get up to cast the spell, huh? Take out the fucking wheel. Just take him out.
This guy's nuts.
Take
He's
him out.
like before you guys even have time to react, they're fucking they're gone.
Ran in almost
I'm on
killed
the
us.
ground and I'm like, I'm bleeding everywhere. Like, I got broken limbs all over the place. You have to basically keep my face out of like the mud so I
It
don't
just went
drown.
straight
We
through.
have to hold it.
Yeah, so you're fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you gonna heal yourself, or do we need to heal you?
What am I gonna heal myself with?
It's not true.
Let's take like a 20-minute rest.
His arms are so broken that he can't even touch himself.
I'm crying.
Fucker.
I'm
Like, are
crying,
you,
but
like,
it
what's
hurts
your health at? What do you at?
I'm at 1.
Do you need to do like a medicine check or something?
Somebody
this is gonna
stabilize me. Set the
Does medicine
bones.
do anything?
Set the bones
like-
at least.
It's like,
Like,
look over. I mean, you got hit pretty hard and trampled, but like there's nothing
By the way,
really.
I'm not a doctor.
There's
The
really
only thing
nothing.
I
You
can
can-
do is cure one burnout. Spell for the next.
I mean, how long
We
does it
still
take?
have tomorrow is the tournament, so we still have.
I'll just drag his
So
ass
wait,
over
don't
the
you
bar.
have Astro
So
Tip ritual
Nick basically
casting yet?
looks at my guy. He's like, he's good.
So
So
just
that
for
is
like,
salt water.
just for the sake of, you can
What do you get for short
you can
rest?
still walk.
Hit die?
Yeah, you
But
can
that's
still
like 2 hours.
no long rest. You can still walk around and like.
No,
you're
short.
hurt, you
For
just get
20
kinda fucked up.
They're
20 minutes,
carrying
you
me
get
now.
Dude, and a 20-minute
my,
rest you can spend because we're level 1. You can roll your D, whatever you have, and you get that back.
Alright,
So we'll rest and let you recover a little bit.
Alright, so we're gonna rest for 20 minutes, or you guys can do whatever the fuck you want. I'll rest for 20 minutes because either that or you're carrying me.
I'll stay with you and meditate while you rest.
Well, I mean, you can rest inside the town
Once
hall
we
if
get
you
to
want.
Marrow.
Where you literally.
Alright, so they're gonna carry me?
Yeah,
Sure,
I'm gonna carry
So
you.
walk. You're not really
Once we
armed.
get you there, I'm gonna like put you in one of the chairs.
All right, so a short stone staircase leads up towards the entrance to the town hall, through an archway in the base of the large stone tower. The main wooden addition with a short stone base casts a shadow over the road as you approach. 2 guards stand inside the archway as you enter the 20 by 20 room, and watch you as you continue through the open archway into the main building. Inside, a large room with multiple doors and each wall extends out before you. The small desk sits at the doorway. A frail, quiet-looking older woman sits looking up at you. Behind her, a few rows of benches and a large raised stage and podium sit empty. Are you folks here for identification?
Why, yes, we are.
Coughing up blood.
That's what I
He
do.
says, yeah, you folk can just sit over there. He's with a client right now. It'll be done in a minute.
Do you have any
As they-
lollipops or band-aids for boo-boos?
As they lower me to a chair, I'm like, ah!
Your friend looks a little under the weather. Is he need help?
Yeah, he's a little banged up. A
Well,
little worse for wear.
don't bleed on the floor. I don't want him to clean that.
I was like, I'm trying.
You want me to bring him outside?
Would you like a water?
It'll kill you quicker.
That's right. Is there arsenic in it?
No.
Then no.
So you guys gotta go sit down. And about 20 minutes later, when you do your fucking rest,
Oh my god.
Okay, so.
you add your con modifier to
Okay. So it's still 1.
that. So a little while later, a door suddenly opens, and a man in light yellow and pale blue robes, like angrily storms out, mumbling under his breath. Always about the damn money. I think I'm crazy with these blasted wolves. He just walks right out of the hall. And behind him, narrow-eyed, kind of portly man walks out of the doorway, and kind of just stands there as the guy walks away, and waves his hand in, like this, and he's like, all for identification, come on in. The guy just turns and heads inside. You guys all,
Oh yeah, we're going.
you just gotta follow man.
Skedaddle and pickup ages.
Fees 15 gold a person, folks, for travel to Ferry Hill. You sign these, I'll stamp these for you, and you can be on your way.
15.
We're not gonna draw a portrait, are we? I'm not exactly at my best looking right
Just do the portrait.
But I'm better than
How are
him.
we gonna pay for this?
Do we have 15?
I don't have
now.
15
It's identification.
I have
It needs to be some kind of.
after that.
I have no money.
Should have
I
bought
had
that
it
damn
until
pie.
I do not have money.
I had it until I paid for the room.
I think didn't have money.
So, folks,
Or if it did have
pay for the money, and you can be on your way.
You do like a celebrity discount? You know who I am.
Do you accept payment with Shanty
This is-
Tune?
we're
I
talking
realize
about-
the,
That's on
We're
that.
talking
no,
about-
no, this is just like a city clerk. He says,
I'm saying in the tournament.
as,
These, if we don't get there on time, This is not gonna go well.
I'll tell you what.
Tournament.
I
That-
need to turn.
That man that just left is Abbot Claude. He's been coming here every other week asking for money for this or that. But blast, there are only so many times I can lend money before it becomes just too much. The town can't support his abbey, and it's got out of hand. After the whole wolf situation, I drew the line there. Now he comes in here claiming someone stole some kind of religious artifacts from the abbey last night. Yeah, I'd love to leave it alone, but something about this just seems weird to me. It's kind of odd about what he claimed happened, and he seemed unusually more upset today than he usually does. A lot of you folks seem like you may be able to do some investigation for me, being outsiders and all. Tell you what, if you investigate what's going on down there, I'll stamp these identification papers for you at no charge.
That sounds good to me.
Will do.
I like it.
I love questioning people.
I just raised my broken thumb. That's not really a thumbs up anymore. So it's still all messed up.
So what do you say?
Is it a thumbs up or a thumbs down?
Oh, we're on our way.
Okay.
Where is this abbey?
It's just south of town here. You turn over the bridge, follow the road, and the path will lead down. Well, the road will break to the right. You want to stay to your right there, and
Would you
head
say
right
it's
down. You should
downtown?
see the abbey in the distance.
What was the wolf incident you were talking about?
Oh boy. That blasted crazy old coot Claude kept telling me that there was some kind of wolves attacking, and
Oh, great. Okay.
but I spent the damn money on Marrow's, on a company of Marrow's guards to head down there and investigate. Those fairy guards and not fairy hill guards are not cheap at all, let me tell you. They couldn't find anything. There was no reports of attacks and no nothing.
All the guards came back though?
Oh yeah.
Oh, sounds good.
Like nothing was damaged, or
No. Just an old coot crying for money, making up stories.
did he say these wolves? Did the wolf attack coincide with his relics going missing?
No, the wolves attack was boy, that story was 2 weeks ago, 3 months ago, 4 months ago.
Okay, yeah.
It's every other. Blasted old man always forgetting what's going on.
Bitches Taylor Lautner. Get it out right away.
So he says, just a moment, folks. He's like, you're gonna need some temporary identification to get down to the abbey.
Perfect.
So he signs up a couple, like a note. He says, here, this will get you there, no problem. The guard shouldn't give you any trouble. But I will warn you, if you try to head down the ferry road, you will get stopped and you might get arrested by the guards here. They don't take, they're extra careful nowadays with the old tournament going on. You can come in, Megan. You can be like, Sam. We're gonna take a little break in a couple minutes, in like an hour. Huh?
It's only close half. But it's different.
Did you put the cheese on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they can do it.
You're the best. So you guys are gonna start heading down towards the abbey.
Oh, yeah.
We'll take like a we want to do like a 10-minute break and
Intermission.
yeah, we'll do like a little intermission and come back to the second half. Can you pause the stream or we just leave it running?
Leave it
Yeah,
running.
no,
That's fine.
let's stop it and then restart it. That way, like the
See if,
the thing doesn't-
See if
The
anyone's
ones
in
like
chat.
text up.
5 girls, something.
5 girls, 1 cup.
It's probably just
Spam.
spam.
We don't. Oh yeah, we can put the text up, right?
Yeah, and text. Change the text.
Yeah. I'll do it. Everybody wants to take a quick break and come back and do whatever. I'll open the door for a little while and put some air in. It's getting a little moist in here.
So I call interrogation.
Taking a
I see
break.
a special interrogation room.
Oh, yeah.
My cooking tools
No,
are
sit in the middle.
multi-purpose.
No?
I
I know.
Just wait to see what I'm doing to this guy's balls with a pair of tongs.
Heat him up a little bit and go right through.
Get right in there.
And that's it.
Looks mean.
See, this is why I wanted to buy a new rugby, but that fucking place didn't
I
have
don't
it.
think it's
We're off to a good start, but I want to start hitting things.
God damn it. I wanted a new D20. This one's cursed.
Ooh, I got.
Did you get
Good.
five?
Anybody want a drink or a soda or a beer? You want a beer?
Just gotta get some water.
We have coffee too. You want a coffee? Anybody want coffee? Sure.
Mm.
Coffee, Tyler?
Ashley coffee. Well, 40.
I'd love a
Can I
coffee,
be
man.
on TV?
Yeah. You're gonna stand. Actually, if you stand right where I am right now, you can wave that camera on.
Can they see me?
Meg, the longer you're on TV, it might up our views,
Yeah, right. See a surge of people coming in.
right?
Hey Dan. It's me.
Just one.
We just need to all have our girlfriends come at the beginning of the show and flash cleavage. We'll
Yeah.
take that. We'll take that as the thumbnail.
Yeah, but then just run on that the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not taking part of that because I'm actually on boobs, so no, I'm good.
Well, you have to have Nick flash cleavage then.
Not allowed.
Nick can't flash
Not allowed.
cleavage.
You can't on Twitch. Good man.
What are you talking about? I've seen girls with their cleavage out all the time.
You take cleavage out, but you can't just like lift your shirt up.
Jack.
Even if it's guys, fans.
Really?
You can't play certain games on Twitch.
But they banned. They.
I got a 24-hour suspension for playing Hatred.
Really?
Yeah, because it's rated
Ayo.
AO.
The heck is
You can't
AO?
play
It's
AO.
all adult only. Oh,
So you're screwed because they don't
Yes.
have.
Yes.
They don't have.
You want any French vanilla creamer
I
or
would love French vanilla creamer, please.
Okay. any other sugar besides that?
No, French vanilla creamer is perfect.
It's still a little hot.
You're a little hot. And you put in a Batman mug?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh, man.
I got you,
Back
Oh,
playing.
man.
Word.
Did you guys see the pumpkin? Did you see the pumpkin Jackie did? It's alright.
Yeah, I didn't know what it was.
Where's my dog?
The little
Bulky?
pumpkin.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I see the dog.
I saw that.
Good.
We're up.
How's it going with you and your big wine box?
On camera.
Well, Mags is even bigger.
I wouldn't doubt it. I expect no less.
This is pretty crazy.
Isn't it? It's wicked bright
Like
in here.
professional screen.
This is a vampire's worst nightmare.
Got a lot going on.
Why do they do that? When they like drop the beer, when you drink a bullet, drop it, and then like if people go to finish it, like I should drop it, not finish it. And that is fucked up that like you get like you don't want to drink and drive, so if you walk home, you can still get arrested.
So is that a new rating? Because I've never heard of that before. AO.
AO's been around for a while.
Forever.
Yeah.
It's probably just like NC-17 where they don't really use it much.
It's
When was
only
the last
those.
time
It's
you
only
remember an
those
NC-17
little.
movie?
It's only those little games that can't pay off the people who rate the games 18.
Right, they can't-
a lot
they
of
can't
a lot of
pay
the
us.
games that have AO ratings have like rape scenes in them.
Okay, but there's PG-13 movies with rape scenes in them.
That's different. That's a whole different rating.
Last House on the Left, PG-13. It's got a very
It's a
graphic
whole
rape
different. That's
scene.
a whole different rating. Like
No, I don't disagree
Or
with you, but like they're not consistent. Like there's some things that they're not okay with, and there's some things that they are. It depends on like.
Oh yeah, it's like Hatred's no worse than GTA 5. But yeah, GTA 5
Have you watched?
gets a very different rating, but that's because they know it will make money.
Have you watched any of the new South Park season?
Yes.
No.
Dude, they're dropping f-bombs like it's going out of style in that show now.
It is pretty awesome.
Do we have any viewers?
No, probably not.
It smells like farts in here because of the sandwich. Do you smell the sandwich, DJ?
That's what I'm saying.
Once we start rolling, then they'll be like, oh.
It smells like fucking fats.
Fats.
Fats going on.
Did anyone post on their Facebook?
You did, I did.
I got it.
I tweeted.
I'm gonna redo
I
that.
tweeted the ground.
You insta-tweeted it. Insta-twit.
So I'm gonna eat my sandwich. If anybody needs to go to the bathroom at any time.
What kind of sandwich is it?
I'm gonna pee in the
No
cup when I
cheese.
built my coffee.
Oh, there's cheese on it.
Ryan's here. This is what Ryan's will be playing audio, so that way you get the endless loop of audio.
You can't hear that.
You'd be surprised.
No, you can't do that.
Ryan, have you ever experienced the endless loop of audio in
Yeah,
Twitch?
you
'Cause I
probably
have.
you probably shouldn't put the audio on.
It sucks. All right, it's not fun. We were experiencing it earlier. Put on the theme music for this stream. Tupac.
Yeah, I don't see it on your page. Is it? Oh, from the other day.
It's okay. This won't get banned because it's a remix.
We're listening
Oh boy.
1 Pac, 2 Pac, 3 Pac, 4.
Pop. Oh.
1 shot, 2 shot, no Pac, no more.
Put on Ryan's song. Put on Amity section.
Oh, that sucks. Good song.
Oh, Betraying the Martyrs. We can listen to the cover of Let It Go.
That actually is an awesome song.
I like that Taylor Swift cover that was it I Prevailed did.
Blank Space?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do like that one a lot.
Yeah.
Where is it? Where's the chorus? Let It Go. Oh, there it is.
It's just like,
Oh man, what's that other thing though? That they did like, hang on.
It's like deathcore version. This is the best part. The cold doesn't bother me anyway.
alright.
Such a good cover.
It really is. But yeah, that, the Blank Space cover is actually really good.
I'm all about Slaughters Prevail right
We
now.
actually sleeping.
Right?
Is she actually sleeping?
Super warm in here, huh?
It is wicked hot.
You can open the door if you want now.
It's like man body.
Each one of us putting off about 300 BTU.
At least.
Watch out for that plate that you keep smacking into.
It
looks like we're
on a boat. It's like slowly rocking.
Is anyone watching this?
No.
Have you heard this yet?
Is your phone on it? Well, oh no, your tablet is, right? So your tablet's one. I was, but I'm not right now. So maybe it was working, I don't know.
You want me to watch
Yeah,
it?
so do I.
That's what people are watching.
This dude covering Bad Blood in the style of the
They
story.
have coherence.
Oh, I've seen that. There's a lot of awesome covers.
He does all. Yeah.
So they
I like
have
when he sings songs in there's a whole song in different styles. Every couple seconds.
I like that he did a techno negative. Version. Is that the guy that does the like 25 covers?
Yeah.
It's him doing Bad Blood, Taylor Swift, in the style of Disturbed. It sounds like Disturbed. I'm always impressed when they don't really change the lyrics. And they're able to change the complete tone and vibe of the
That guy's
song.
gonna have such like vocals and things.
Yeah.
Stupid. Because like all the other stuff that he does.
Awesome.
This guy's really good.
And the fact that he can just switch it up like that on like the drop of a dime.
Did you guys see the trailer yet for the Bad Blood? I guess Batman. Apparently it was covering Taylor Swift too. See the Bad Blood Batman animated movie? They're coming out? Frank Miller animated movie.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, dude, looks dope. Frank Miller animated movie, Bad Blood. The trailer shows the premise is Batman's not there for whatever reason. Dick Grayson's filling in the cowl. Damien's helping him out to try to make it look like Batman's still around. Dude, they got Batwing, the kid from Africa, that's like almost half Batman Beyond. He's gonna be in it for the first time,
It's like
and Batwoman is supposedly gonna be in it as well. So it seems like it's gonna be some of that storyline where Batman's gone and like everyone kind of bands together and try to keep up the illusion that he's not gone.
Family.
real though. Well, unfortunately,
But Frank Miller writing it and having Batwing and Batwoman
It's
in
in
it.
the newspaper with Marty McFly on it.
So awesome.
You know they played.
That's Martin McFly. That's his son.
You gonna get those shoes?
Yeah, because he gets arrested. Remember that?
Yeah.
They had
They printed that today.
That's so awesome.
they had
They copied the entire like.
so sick.
Yeah.
they had like police departments all over the world doing fun stuff.
They actually in Dartmouth. They played 1, 2, and 3 today.
Hey, so something
theaters.
crazy. You just reminded me with Dartmouth.
But that
I
My
just bought
boss,
the 30th.
like
It
the
comes
guy
with
that
a
I worked for,
bonus short
Yeah,
round and stuff.
looks pretty
just
cool.
got arrested like last month for that
And then at Best
Operation
Buy they have
Blackgate for like soliciting
a
sex
little
online.
anthology thing. It's
Oh,
a
really?
complete
Talking about from
thing.
Backpage?
So it's like
Yes,
it
he
comes with an art
got
book.
arrested. He got arrested last
It's like
month
50
on
bucks
Backpage,
art
dude. His
book, and it
mugshots
comes
on
with the entire
abc6.com.
animated series as well.
He's one of the 7 guys that got arrested.
5 episodes, yeah.
Wow.
So,
Nuts, right? You got arrested for that and resisting.
so I did a digital bus tour. Just their tour of LV80s tour bus. So
320.
What is it?
There's a channel on YouTube that just
What was your
goes up to
favorite
bands and
There's
they
a-
tour their they tour
They tour
bus.
Mars a lot.
It's like their that's
Travis.
Atlas.
With
And they
Travis.
did one dating.
Peter
And
Mars
it was pretty funny.
4.
I
Because
think
like
that's the one I really like.
it was like
I like
one of
Where's the
girls
one-
in a drum
Which one is the one where,
And they
where
just, like,
it's almost not even like them, it's slowed down and deep?
and they open up the tubby and it's like look at
This is
some
the mountain supposed to be
stuff like
Atlas
that.
is so
And like they like
Atlas
put
is really
some
good.
But I don't even know if it's I mean, I wish I knew that. I could sing a few from there. I don't even know if it's in the same.
like islands,
Here to Mars.
So like it's just like a good time.
You got
They got like
Spirit Kid,
spawn acts,
the audience.
Because it was deep.
And
They
they're
didn't,
we don't
it wasn't
have
like
stuff
it wasn't their
this with them
usual like
because like
octave or key.
it's not really nerdy over there. Like
Yeah.
pop culture hasn't like caught up.
But I thought it was around like track
And they showed
4,
all their
5,
booths
6,
and
somewhere in
stuff
there.
like
'Cause
that,
I haven't listened
So
to
we're
it
on a
much.
health kick right now, so it kind of sucks because we've got 14 people on our tour bus. Like they took out the back lounge to make more beds.
No, because
So
that
they're
has
like-
their
so
sound.
the
I'm telling you,
14
the
people
track that
trying
I
to fit
was thinking
all of
about
their
doesn't
shit
doesn't sound like them.
onto the tour bus.
It's like when Avenged Sevenfold
And,
breaks out something that's totally different. You're like, what is it?
And then he's like, and on this tour, he's like, he's like, you can make eggs in a fucking microwave.
I like Atlas, that's pretty cool.
He's like 10 years of touring.
I'll never
I
forget
never
this
knew you
time
could
Mike
make
had the
eggs
Avenged
in a
Sevenfold scene.
microwave.
I'm like, is this a country song?
Yeah.
What is this?
Where am I?
Are there better songs than the singles?
And then the next one was like, wait, are they doing like an electric like house song? Like what is this?
Alright. We'll get back into this.
Oh, sorry, I was asking you. Are there better songs on the album than the singles?
Oh,
Because
yeah,
both singles I don't like.
Of what?
You don't like what, Here to Mars and You Got Spirit Kid?
Yeah.
So you don't like.
What, Cradle?
No, Coding Camera.
You don't
Oh,
I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Yeah, that's
I just don't like
really
the new
upbeat.
album. I don't.
This is the other one I played.
I heard that thought it was a joke. Yeah, I don't like Hero Mars.
Alright, so
Not something good like Blood Red Sun.
Atlas was about his son.
you guys heading down the trail. You kind of just walk through, walk down the road for about.
I want you.
So this is after you guys get through the checkpoint on the bridge. Show them the paper. They let you go.
Yeah.
You guys, it's pretty early in the day. You guys are walking down the path. It takes you about 2 hours.
Am I rolling dice all this time?
Yeah, I mean, you're not really stopping to rest, but
Will I carry him the whole way?
no.
Need to heal up.
You can, if you want to stop at the bed and breakfast, I mean, you still got an open bed there. You can lay down and kind of like treat your wounds for a little bit if you want.
While they do everything else.
If it helps at all, every 20 minutes I stop and I kiss his wounds better.
You can,
He set out again.
I mean, you're walking
get
on
plus one
a
hit point
dirt
every time.
road. You're not kind of staying
Yeah.
still, not doing anything.
Alright. Oh wait,
I'll give you. I'll give you in the 2 hours. I'll give you like one roll if you want.
2 hours.
Come on!
There you go.
Okay.
So all right. So you guys just head down the road for about 2 hours, and the road forks off. It looks like the major road continues straight, and then to the right, a smaller road kind of gets into it.
You got 3 viewers.
I'm gonna fucking dephone you all.
Yeah. 1, 2,
3.
Get out of the fucking phone zone. All right. So
Well, that's what you were throwing at us for?
What is it?
yeah,
Oh.
because you're all fucking face down sexting over there.
No, I was
I
trying
was
to
actually watching the stream.
I was trying to post to the stream and I didn't. I posted to the Facebook page. That's all good.
So as you continue down, there's like a pretty big forest that the path cuts through, and there's trees on both sides. The day kind of goes on. About another hour, you head down that path, and you come to a excuse me, a kind of opening in the grass here. It looks like some of the trees have been cut away, and a small kind of house sits with a bunch of like tanning racks hung out. As you continue down the road a little bit, a smaller path leads off to a couple farms in the distance, and up ahead a large kind of stone archway just kind of like sits kind of precariously on towards a path that leads down. As you approach it, a wooden sign hangs at the top, and it says Barriston's Wood. And in the distance, you can see like a bunch of rows of trees, and it looks like a logging stand and a bunch of manufacturing areas for like cutting down a lot of trees. right across the road from that is a couple farms and a few more farmhouses. And as you continue down the road, a large lake kind of sits with a small waterfall that runs, or like creek that runs into it from the large abbey at the edge of the water. So you guys kind of, I should show you a kind of map of the area. You guys can pass that around. Look at it, so you know where you are.
So we're coming down this, coming to the fort.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna stay right.
Well, you guys already went. That fork is way off that map, so you kind of come down. And...
Well, that's not what I need to do. This is the best idea that anyone's ever come up with.
What's that?
Just take a picture of the map with our cell
I can make you
phones.
guys
We all have.
copies of it too.
Why? That's a waste of paper. We all have cell phones.
Okay.
So you just yell at us
Yeah,
to get
Mike,
off.
shut up.
No, I'm saying, why waste your ink?
I prefer to have this
Laser.
voice serenade. You know, like what the map looks like.
Yeah.
Puts
Paint
me
a
at
picture
ease.
in my
Puts me
head.
at ease.
Yeah. So, that's where they're fucking at it. I don't know if you can see this on this camera, but that's the one that the auto focuses off of, so they probably can't see it. But, oh wait, maybe that'll,
Hey, what up?
oh wait, here we go, so now I'll be able to see it. Look at it! Look! Here, maybe you'll have better luck, Ryan, on the other camera, because the other one focuses. But, so you guys head to the Abbey, and, kind of open the doors of the Abbey, and a young robed acolyte walks up to you and says, "Greetings, travelers."
Sucky, $5.
We're in a bit of disarray today, but how may I help you?
You seem pretty disarrayed.
Back down
What's
to
going
one
on?
health.
We had a robbery last night, sir, but we're coping with the loss of a few items. Other than that, this is normal.
What did they steal?
Oh, well, you'd have to talk to Claude about that. He's in charge of the artifact room, where it looks like a couple of items were taken. I'm not allowed in there, sir.
Every character you
Or-
sounds like
I'm trying to pay attention. He's talking so fast, okay?
Are we at the entrance of the alley?
Yep, yep.
Alright, I'm just gonna walk in.
Okay.
Relax.
You're more than welcome to pray at the altar or sit in the bench.
Where'd you say his room was?
They sound like some.
I'm sorry,
Where's
his
his
room?
room?
He's on
Whose room?
Claude.
Oh, Claude. He just got back a little while ago from Winshaw, so if you'd like, he should be in his chambers. I can get him for you if you'd like.
Exactly, stays the tourniquet on his
Okay.
arm.
Yeah,
He
right.
kind of leaves and slowly walks. He's like a young guy. He's kind of just like very just slow.
He sounds like a
He doesn't
old
really.
man.
He's not. He's just like.
No.
I was picturing like a little hunched over guy.
Yeah,
with a
he's
pucker
he's
on
just
his
kind of
head.
like doesn't really have any spark to him. He's just
A lot
kind
of
of
drag
bland.
marks
Yeah.
in between his
Meditating
fingers.
towards-
So he goes off in the
Still
back
noise.
room, and in a few minutes later he comes back.
Of course, went to the bathroom and came back.
And he says,
Slower.
Claude is going to be with you in a second. Anything else I can get for you folks?
Do you have any meat?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Oh, whatever drug you're on.
Do you have a band-aid?
If you like, I can get one of my the acolytes to take a look at you. They might be able to help with your wounds. I'll be back. And he kind of walks away
I
again.
see what you did there.
And a few minutes later, the guy that kind of stormed off earlier comes back and he's like, "Can I help you?"
A friend here is. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. Knocker
Huh?
What?
No.
No, the dude.
Speak up, lad!
I'm not talking to you, old man.
Ah, blast! Why did I come out of my room?
What was that guy's clerk's name?
What do you want?
Are you Claude?
You Claude?
Yes, I'm Claude.
Oh, perfect.
I recognize you. You were at the town hall earlier today.
This guy's sharp as a whistle.
You were at the town hall earlier today too.
You're following me? What do you need? What do you want?
We heard you had some items stolen.
Yes, some artifacts.
Who stole them?
Well, blast if I knew that. I'd go after it myself.
Would you?
know anyone that anyone around? Like why would they want these artifacts? What are they?
What was stolen?
We lost a
Grail?
few items that were
Wow.
donated a few centuries ago, maybe about 100 years ago. A small ceremonial dagger and an old tome of kind of like weird markings and etchings. No one really knows how to read it.
That sounds terrible.
Yeah, that's it though. But still, we were robbed.
So you lost an artifact, ornate type knife
Dagger.
that you probably sacrificed things with.
Dagger. Not a knife.
And a
Well,
book.
you know, I wouldn't
A
throw
book with
around the
ancient
sacrifice
magic.
word so easily.
And a book
but-
with ancient magic.
Can I ask him can he
You can ask anything you want.
if he remembers any of the markings on the tomb, if he can kind of jot them down real quick, and I can see if I recognize any of them.
Not a tomb, a tome,
Tome.
a book, man.
It depends where you are in the country and how you're gonna say it. Can I ask if he can write down if he remembers any of the markings, maybe he can scribble them down real quick, and I can, see if I recognize any of them from my
I
scholarly
can tell you the
days.
title of the book.
Oh, we have
Spells.
similar
Spells.
books.
Really nice dagger.
Well, not really a book, as a
How to
bunch of
raise
random
dragon
papers
gods
that
from
we
the dead.
found a couple centuries ago when we were exploring the Undercroft here. You can take a look at those. It's similar.
I mean, does he know? Do they have do they share the same markings, or is it just similar?
Similar. Some of the markings, I guess, would be the same. I'm not really one
Do you
for
guys-
books and tombs, whatever you want to call them. But
Do you guys lock up at
Yeah, I
night?
was gonna say, where was he stolen from?
from the artifact room.
But was the artifact room locked?
Do you leave artifacts unlocked?
Depends what part of the
I don't know if
what
they
part
were
of the
stolen.
land you live in.
You must be some kind of wealthy travelers that just leave your artifact out and about and.
I don't even have artifacts to speak of. I don't know what you would do with them.
Could be stolen.
Oh gosh.
I barely have spent any time with walls and.
Who
roof
sent
over
you
there.
here?
Your buddy at the clerk office.
You're who we sent to investigate. Last I've been asking him for guards and all different kinds of people, and this is who he sends.
So you don't want guards.
Nope, he's paying you.
We're
He's paying you.
We're much more skilled.
Oh, he's paying you.
Oh, we're
Can we
doing
see
this.
this
We're doing this.
artifact
We're doing
room?
this.
Giving us
just
free
to help out.
identification.
Why would you say
And
that?
he speaks up.
Just bartering is one way. Blasted cheap bastards. They don't want
Just
to
say
pay
we're
any
just
money.
help out, so
Take
we
us
figure
to
out
the
good
artifact
sides.
Does your Abbey collect donations on Sunday?
You collect donations every day.
Do you guys want to sponsor us in the tournament?
Sponsoring the tournament.
How do you get from there?
We're a peaceful folk here. We're not all about
You guys take
fighting.
donations? You guys take money? He's like, how did he get there? He's like, you guys take donations, or you guys give money out? Like,
I
wanted to make sure they
I don't know. I don't know how it
He kind of just says, he's like, we don't partake in the combatness of that. We're a peaceful monastery here. We're more about the healing practices than the
Do you have
damaging.
I understand.
And as he's kind of talking to you, one of the other acolytes comes up to you, and Kiss kind of says, "Excuse me, sir, are you the one who's in need of healing?"
Can't tell
yeah,
strangers anymore.
I got fucked up by a
He
fine
says,
jail.
"Shh." Yeah, okay. And you heal 4 points of damage.
Yeah, okay.
He's like,
Yeah.
And you kind of just like, as he's touching you, you kind of feel like your wounds. You feel you kind of until he casts a healing spell on you and kind of just walks away.
I want to bow my head to him before he looks away. I think it's
He's already gone.
He says, "Donation is helpful." To the monastery, to the abbey, and so the other guy, Claude's kind of like, "Hey, I'll show you those papers. Follow me." And he walks you down into the side wing of the main abbey,
Okay.
and towards the last room, the door on the right, he has like a latch of keys on him, and he kind of just unlocks like 3 locks in the door, and then it swings open, and
This is hella loud.
in the ground you notice there's a like a circular like iron like grated thing that's locked on the ground, and he takes another key from his necklace and opens the lock, and he says, you lad, would you mind giving me a hand opening this?
Sure.
Okay, so he kind of walks over to one side. Anyone else mind?
I'll help.
Okay, so you guys both kind of just like lift the metal grating up, and there's a iron staircase that leads down into like a it seems like kind of like a vault room almost, or like a room where they might keep like important things. As you guys descend the stairs, you notice there's a bunch of books on the walls, and there's a couple of open wooden cases with some other things in them. And towards the back of the room, there's a knocked over pedestal, like a stone pedestal, and the wooden casing on top has been busted open. And he says, I came down here yesterday morning to grab a book, and the place is a wreck. He's like, I picked up most of the books that were on the floor, and the only thing I noticed kind of strangely was they went right to one book on the wall here on the right and threw a bunch of the books off the wall on the left. It makes no sense to me at all. And obviously here, the case with the dagger has been knocked over and looted clean. But you're more than welcome to look around. Please don't take anything. This is all very old scripts from when the abbey was first built by Master Morrow's second son. And,
Can I ask
you know, yes.
So which book was it that was similar to?
Not a book. Let me show you. And he goes over to the
Oh, the pages. Yeah,
to the other wall, and he kind of like looks through and like looking for some stuff, and he pulls out a couple pieces of paper, and he shows them to you, and he says, yeah, it looks like this, and you can recognize right away, everybody that looks at it, who looked at the note that you found on the druid, that the markings and symbols that are used on the paper are like the same. They're very, very similar. You'd say it was the same script, but you're not sure what language it is or if it's
No,
coded.
I can't remember if I
message
did.
or something.
I can't remember if I did a check. Can I do like a history check to see if I recognize anything? Maybe like, you know, where it might have like originated from, what the area was, or Tolkien.
You have
I have the letter.
I know you have the letter, but you have don't you have like a disguise what?
What's that?
I didn't even hear what you said.
What was
You have a disguise like a
My identity card?
yeah, like an identity kit. So you're like pretty proficient in like forging
I can
items
I
and-
can recreate anything I've seen.
What's up, dungeon goers? I don't know who that was.
Yeah,
His
you were.
question was on here. But
Awesome. But I want to ask the guy a question real quick.
so
The words out of your mouth
you
always get us in trouble.
you don't really tell. You can't really tell. Hey, give me a d20. Let's see what I.
Oh, him?
Yeah, Dan, and you can give me one too.
Do you want to
Dan's
add
like,
anything or just D20?
Can I do like a
I'm super
just
high
like a
insight.
history or
Can I back him
arcana?
up?
I mean, am I looking for like magical rooms or something?
Or,
I mean,
you're
or
kinda-
like from that,
Mine's a whistle.
not necessarily
Perception's pretty
magical,
high.
but you know what I'm saying.
I know lots
The
of shit.
origins might be.
Lots of shit.
you
I forgot
you
more shit
can
than most
give me
people
a
know.
d20. Like history.
Perception.
What about insight?
History.
History.
Or yeah. And
Just history?
yeah. Add your history bonus to that.
So that's a 60.
I got an 18.
You guys just recognize that it looks similar to the actual letter that you have, but you're not really sure exactly what it's from or what it says, and you can't really make out. A couple of the markings are the same, but there's many other ones that are different.
So is there like one bookshelf that's empty?
No, both the bookshelves are put back. There is one book that's missing from one of the sides.
But the other bookshelf was
It's fairly
empty.
full. Was totally everything was knocked over and
Alright, I feel like there's a trapdoor behind the bookshelf. That's why they're all knocked over. It's the bookshelf open, all the books fell out. Why else would you knock all the books over on one side and know which book you want on the other side?
The grate. What was it actually really, really heavy? It took 2 men to open it, or was
Alright,
it
I'll
just
do
sweet?
100%.
it was pretty heavy. I mean, wouldn't take 2 men.
but it'd definitely be like a struggle for
We're
a
talking
one
about
strong man to open it.
three locks on the door, a
Right,
lock
I
on
was
the
gonna
grate,
ask,
plus
yeah.
lift in the grate. There's no way they did that.
So you're saying somebody broke through all your locks, opened the grate by themselves, went downstairs, ruffled it, then left without being
And
seen,
locked behind
and
themselves.
locked everything behind themselves.
Plus,
without being
closing
seen.
that grate would make noise.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know what happened.
So I'm gonna roll.
That's what your 20's paying you for.
Can I roll a perception check and check for like a way to open this bookcase, like for
Yeah.
this bookcase to move?
Like a secret tunnel or something.
I got a 16.
16. You kind of like are looking around and you kind of like feeling the area, and as you're looking through, you notice that a couple of the books are like really pressed together, and only a certain area of the bookcase has been like rearranged, and the books are out of order.
Okay.
So you're kind of like looking at that area, and as you're looking by, you kind of get a glimpse of like almost like a spacing. Yeah,
Okay.
like there might be some kind of like there's some kind of like a straight gap
like a
between
door
the
jam.
books.
Yep. There's totally a
But
passage.
you don't
here,
see a you don't really see a way
guys. I
to.
don't feel like a draft or anything.
No.
Can I try?
There's a door here, guys. I just don't know how to get. I don't know how to open it. I swear there's a
Can I
door
roll
here.
an Arcana to see if maybe there's a magical presence nearby, or
Perception, see if I can figure out.
is a
Yeah.
15
Yeah, I'm gonna-
plus 4?
You guys are all like more than welcome. If everybody wants to give me like a perception check and see if you can take a look at the door and
I got a
16.
19.
the Arcana.
Yeah.
You notice that you definitely feel a strong presence of magic in the room. You're not sure, like the whole room kind of just like radiates with magic.
Can I pinpoint
There's-
anywhere?
There's honestly there's so much magic in the room that it's just kind of like overwhelming. Like there's a lot of magic tomes and books and like all of the cases that have items in them seem to have like some kind of magical property to them. So you don't really notice anything like extremely out of the ordinary, but I mean, well, everything's out of the ordinary.
Magic there.
Yeah, there's magic there.
Are
Yeah.
there any stabs in cases?
There's a dagger. Well, there was a dagger.
I do an investigation check around like the dagger and the tome that was taken to kind of see if like footprints or just if there's any kind of was it physical foul play that took them or
Yeah.
could it possibly been something
Sure.
else? That I don't know.
No idea. Okay.
They call me Jon Snow.
You know nothing.
Anyone trying to help me open this door? Figure out how to get in this door?
You gotta open it with brute strength.
I can try.
Charge it.
I'll try to kick it open.
You have something
Roundhouse kick.
to pry in that gap?
I'll use my quarterstaff. I'll smack it.
Is it durable?
Is it dirt? It's a quarterstaff.
Have you tried to your sleep?
I hand carved this.
How about try one of the books?
I'm gonna turn around to the old man and say, how do I open the secret passage?
He doesn't know what to say.
Secret passage.
There's a door behind these books. These books. There's a door.
Let me tell you something, young man. I've been the abbot of this abbey for 27 years. My predecessor for 35 years, the one before him for 44 years. If there was a secret passage here, they would have passed that knowledge down to me.
What about the one before him?
Unless ancient aliens put this passage here before their time. Okay.
Who was the last abbot? And is he still alive?
The last abbot?
Yes.
Oh, it was Costello.
Then the second part of my question, is he still alive?
Oh no. The thing about this position is you're here until you're here. It's a lifelong position. I'll be the abbot until I die.
Except for that one.
I feel like
Except for that one.
Except when I retire.
I feel like if there are 10 people that watch this, maybe one person will get there.
I mean, can he did a perception check to see that there was a door and stuff like that. I mean, to try to see if like a way to open it. I mean, what kind of check would that be? Would that be an investigation or would that be
Be a
like
perception
a
check.
Perception.
Perception, yeah.
So you
Okay.
Yeah,
Fine,
none of you
whatever.
guys,
I
you
mean,
don't
can I-
see any way of like looking at the door, like looking at the bookcase itself. You don't see any kind of door. It just looks like there's an outline of what.
I'm gonna start taking books off the shelves.
Yeah, but
Okay, go ahead.
just knock them all out.
closer.
I
Like,
would
I wouldn't say
What are
knock
you
it off.
doing?
I would say remove them.
Professional investigator.
I just put those back.
Well, then you know exactly where they go.
I know. God.
Hang on, it's
Just
okay.
put them in a stack. Put them together, all together in alphabetical order.
Yeah, all right.
Okay.
Please.
We got this.
Okay.
So I can't.
I'm gonna
like,
take
look
off a
around.
stack and hand it to Nick.
I can't look
Who's
around.
gonna
Take
go?
my hand, like something like this, like a mechanical
Who's next?
operator, like a torch or like.
Is there?
New character.
Anything.
You don't see. I mean, you gave me a perception check. Yeah, you don't see anything.
Like, are there some books that won't come off the wall?
No, everything comes right off the wall.
Is it completely blank behind the books?
It looks as though the wall is a solid wall.
I rolled an 18 athletics. What does that get me?
You
trying to
you
Do a cartwheel into it. Doesn't work.
Back up off the shelf.
you accidentally like back up into one of the stacks of books, and before they topple over, you're like, oh, and you catch it, and like Claude like almost has a heart
I
attack.
feel like I feel like there's a chance that it only opens from the other side, so let's just break it.
Try to put, or no one's tried to actually physically open the door yet.
I don't have a good strength. I'm all dex.
I'm not
I'm
really.
next too.
I can try.
So Tully, you have you think that there's a door there, but like there's no markings on the wall that would make you like think that there's a door aside from like the way that the books.
You
were
are
stacked.
Binwin.
I totally am on the hunch that these books came off this wall. That means there's a door here. Like that's what makes sense to me. They came in here.
And I mean, if the guy used 4 keys to get through here, I mean, does anybody
Why
else?
would
No
they
one
lock
else,
the
no one
doors
else
on
is
their
gonna
way out?
investigate to see like around like what got stolen, like to see like what.
Look with you.
You
I'm
wanna
gonna
look-
I'm gonna take
I already did. I know
that.
that.
Give me a perception check on the.
You don't know much more than me.
11.
11. All right. So you're looking at the stand, the stone like case. It's like a pillar that's been toppled over with like a wooden box on top. And as you're looking at it, you notice that directly where the pillar would have been standing, it looks like there's like a switch in the ground.
Motherfucker.
Look at that. I'm gonna open that door. I'm gonna turn the switch.
Okay. So when you turn the switch, a puff of dust kind of just like comes out from the cracks of where the door was, and the whole door kind of just like slides in about 2 feet.
I give you
See,
a
guys?
high five. I told you there was a door.
So yeah, he's like, and Claude's like,
Whoa!
"What?
Oh, looks
You
like
just
you
died.
What is this?
Heart attack.
Oh, we gotta go in there."
Throw.
You should have
First.
seen. You should see how fast we would have found it if we brought our dog with us.
You mean the bear? My bear.
Scooby.
All I can think of is like
Oh,
how
very
long you
good.
guys would have been looking at the case if I didn't tell Ryan to investigate.
Looking at the door.
Just sit
Door
back
frame.
watching.
I don't get it.
Well, is there any light coming from this tunnel or anything?
Nope, pitch black.
Oh, I cast dancing lights.
There you go. Yeah.
And
Actually-
there's a
Actually, should I do
ancient
that or should
monkey
we-
martial arts that I practiced in that
Well, is that a
I can
full-
perform
You know what?
better as
Yeah,
long
but
as
I
you're
know
in
what
front
the last
of
time
us.
I like it.
Oh yeah.
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 So I'm gonna so I mean I'm assuming we look around and we're like we're gonna go in here, right?
I
Everyone.
like my chances in the back.
Yeah, I'm
Is
saying-
it-
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
it's like-
No one has
It's dark.
dark.
Yep.
I do. I have dark
Alright,
vision.
so what
I
I'm
have dark
gonna do
vision.
is
I can see, dude. I have dark vision.
See, so don't waste your spell.
he can see.
How?
We can't
You
see.
can kind of
Walk
walk
in
in
there.
there.
I'm gonna
Okay,
cast.
yeah.
I'm gonna cast cantrip dancing lights.
Okay.
So it casts up to 4 torch-sized lights. Each of them sheds dim light in a 10-foot radius.
Nice.
As a bonus action, I can move them up to 60 feet, a new spot. And they have to be within 20 feet of another.
So you've got like floating candles that follow us.
Pretty much.
So you
I'm
got torches
gonna
on the
have.
walls.
I got 4 lights, and I'm gonna have them like rotating above us.
Nice.
Why
Probably
don't
about
you cast it like on
10 feet out.
a glove or something? That way it'll walk with
Give me
us.
Because when they move,
Flashlight.
they move.
No, he can
and I
move 'em.
And I can turn them into like a big one if I want to.
The big one.
One of the cool things is I can combine the 4 lights into one glowing, vaguely humanoid form of medium size.
Oh.
So like they're about like 5
Sounds like it's useful.
feet like in front of us.
It's dumb
Then what,
intelligence.
another 10
It's their god.
Rotating those
That's
as you
true.
walk down.
It's
Okay.
the-
So you guys kind of walk in through the narrow passage,
Sure. Cautiously.
and it's a
Any footprints in this thing? It's dirt. What are we looking at?
You can look at the ground, and the ground's over here is like stone. It's pretty hard
Yeah.
stone.
This thing's been here for a while.
Yep.
Great.
As you continue down, you guys walk for like a while, and the path just kind of winds underground. You come to like one big opening, maybe about a 10-minute, 15-minute walk out like into the room, and there's like a small there's like water that kind of trickles down from above into like a small pool in the ground, and a couple of like blind fish are kind of just like swimming around in there. And you notice up ahead that there's the path kind of continues, and so you just keep following the path for probably about a good half an hour more, and it starts to slowly kind of come up out of the ground. As you're
Were we going like north?
All right.
you give me
Stop. Can I stop us?
Yeah, what's
Put my hands out and stop the group. Like
Yeah.
I've had a revelation.
Yep.
Okay. Did anyone see a way to open that thing from this side? Because if not, someone opened it from in there.
I didn't check. It was dark.
Yeah, you just walk around.
Check on the way back. If we go
We'll have to check on the way back. Somebody remember.
I just want which direction are we going?
you guys. It seems give me a survival check.
Oops. Well, that's a 1.
So that one.
Yeah.
Oh man,
that
you're pretty sure you're headed directly east.
24.
And I rolled a
24.
6.
You know you're heading north.
Yeah.
18.
Yes.
You know you're heading
You know a
north.
little more than me.
I got a
For
20.
someone that survived this entire life on his own in the wilderness, I am terrible at navigation.
So so you head for about another half an hour. The path kind of starts going up. You notice that as the path's going up, the stone has kind of been covered over in some dirt. And as you're walking up, you definitely notice like the ground has been walked on. It looks fairly recent, but it looks like a couple different people,
Okay.
humanoid, like human footprints. So you're continuing up, and you kind of come to a outcropping of stone.
Okay.
And who's in the front? Who's in the front?
We didn't discuss the order.
That's what I'm saying. Who's in the front?
I'm trying to convince the
I'm
fighter.
staying in the back.
I'm one of the front.
I'm not in the front.
So Nick's in the front.
Either him or me.
So Nick, as you're coming around up the hill,
Ashley.
you notice you come around a corner and there's kind of like low light that's kind of just like coming out of the ground.
Okay.
And as you approach it, you look down and you notice just like grass, and it looks like the path kind of leads up like a little ways, and then you can just like hop down, and like you're in some kind of wooded area.
So we're outside.
Wait, outside?
But you're about to be if you want to jump down. It's about a 10-foot drop.
It comes out of the ground or comes out of like a cliff?
So you're not really sure yet, but it like you're walking up and the path is kind of cut into stone.
Yeah.
And as you turn a corner, there's like a little bit of light that's coming like straight out of the floor.
Yeah.
In like this narrow hallway, and at the end of the hallway, it just kind of drops down to grass, about 10 feet.
Like from bottom floor.
So as if you
I
were.
rope. Anyways, no one else rope.
10 feet.
I have a
10 feet's not that
10
bad.
feet's not that bad.
How we very dexterous.
I'm super dexterous.
I got weak ankles.
Acrobatics coming out of my ankles.
You know what I'm
Okay, we'll
saying?
tie the rope off to a stone and so we can get back up.
Or we can just let one person go down, check it out, and come back. Always.
No, I can get down there.
We can just hold the rope.
I can get down there. I'll get down there. I'm gonna do some fancy ass acrobatics. Some shit that you see out of Assassin's Creed for no reason. There's 10 feet.
I'm gonna
Sure,
take
I'm gonna do
five
some
things
crazy
that all
shit.
gonna get advantage
Go
on.
for it.
There's no one else
He's
in
gonna
there.
hop down and be like, oh, sorry, and like 30 rolls.
Can you put
Want
an
me to
orb
roll
down
it?
there real
I have a
quick?
super big
An
acrobatics.
orb down there?
Okay, light it up.
They only do 10
It's daylight down there.
I rolled a
Oh,
20 to doing some cool shit to get down that 10-foot drop.
So what do you
What
want
do you want to do down there? Swan dive.
I'm like bouncing back and forth for no reason.
to
Doing
land on
flips
his
and shit.
face?
You swan dive barrel roll down the 10-foot
Nice.
thing
I find a haystack that
and
was
land
before.
and land in a 1-finger push-up.
Oh.
Nice. Nice.
So as you
And I look around.
jump down, you're just in the woods. You kind of look up,
and there's a small like stone hill. It's like a hill, and at the top is kind of rocky, and out from the rock face, like the cliff kind of like extends over, and completely conceals the hole that you just dumped out of. Like if you were looking at it, you would never know that hole.
You can
was
see the
there
sky. Like
from
you're
outside.
actually outside.
He's out. He's in a forest.
Can I see any like campfires or anything like that?
Nope, it's daylight. There's still some low light, kind of just like peeking through the trees. It is still pretty cloudy out. It actually looks like it drizzled a little bit since from when you went inside, but the rain has stopped now. And
Coast is clear, guys.
It's all hot down too.
I mean, we're gonna have to do. See, I don't know if there's anything that fix my road too. I've already done really bad with like acrobatics checks today.
I'm gonna catch you.
My acrobatics is pretty high, so.
I want two people still up there to like grab me by the hands and like lower me down.
you should be okay jumping down 10 feet.
Okay, I jumped on 10.
Give me a acrobatics check.
Yeah,
He
It's a
falls
2.
on his face.
that's a 2.
You're fine.
I fall though. I fall.
Oh, you
Come
definitely
on.
stumble.
I fell. I
You
slipped.
fall and you're like, whoop.
I just landed in mud.
Yeah.
I'm like, just had these dry cleaned.
Right where the guy touched me. So,
I'm
Ryan,
kinda
give me a
Where were the clients
you're
go?
the
Landed on my jump.
woodsman here. Give me a survival check.
Yeah, buddy.
19.
19. All right. So you think if you keep heading north, you know that from the way that you traveled and where you were kind of underground, that you're pretty sure if you travel north, you should run into a road eventually. You're not
Yeah, I'm
sure
gonna
where
do it.
you are in the woods, but you think that you definitely run into a road because you haven't traveled that far north.
I'm doing is it just like grass, like forest floor?
You're in a forest. I mean, it's pretty wooded. It's heavily there's a lot of like
trees and
some,
foliage in the ground.
some underbrush, but not too much. Not enough where you can't navigate it. But there's definitely like it's a forest. There's a lot of trees around.
I'll do a quick perception check, see if I can see any footprints or
Sure.
like cracked branches or
Yeah,
whatever.
go ahead.
Nice.
Yeah, I definitely probably see something.
Okay. 24. Yeah. Okay. So, as you're looking down, you kind of jumped right after Tyler. So you see his 2 fingerprints in the like damp grass, or the damp forest floor, and then you notice a couple sets of 3 sets of footprints that lead off to the north through the forest.
I'm gonna relay that information to my friend who's down here while we're waiting for him to fall.
Is Claude still with us?
Claude followed you most of the way, and he kind of got a little claustrophobic like halfway through, and was like, "I'll meet you back at the Abbey. I'm
He's
gonna go back home."
He died on the way back.
My only concern is that somebody on the inside over there is dirty too.
That's what I was thinking.
And when he gets back into the room, they're gonna be like, as they're polishing their dagger, they're like, "You shouldn't have had that."
So yeah, so what are you guys gonna do?
Are they all? Is everyone down on into the forest now?
Yeah, you go. Everybody jumps.
Did you find tracks?
Any
Contracts.
no. Did anybody use a rope? No. What do you do? Okay.
I think we're talking about it.
So I'm gonna relay the information to everybody. We got
Okay.
some tracks going north this way.
Which tracks these some bitches?
You guys want to follow them?
Oh hell yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
It's a trick to get
Let's
us
go.
away from the Abbey.
You can stay. Okay. Let's go. So we're gonna follow those tracks.
So you follow the tracks. You guys kind of head through a path in the woods. The footprints don't seem to be like concealed at all. It seems like whoever made them wasn't really concerned about anybody following them. You follow the path right to the edge of the woods, and as you come out, you notice that you're right at the fork in the road where the gentleman's house was or whoever it was house is that you noticed that was tanning the leather outside. So Ryan, you recognize that you come out of the forest like right here, and you're like right at this crossing, and the footprints lead right up to the kind of fade out as the ground got a little bit harder, right up to the road.
And there's nothing on the road I can see. Anything at all?
Nope. Give me a perception check as you're coming up to the road.
Yeah, I got a 20.
Okay, yeah. So in the like few hundred yards away, you notice on the porch of the house, there's a man
kind of just like sitting in a rocking chair on his porch. It looks like probably the guy that owns the house.
The tracks lead to the house?
They just
No,
went to
they
the
just lead
road.
right to the road. You can't really make them out after that.
How-
There's some other people
could
that
I
come
just
by.
articulate how
It's
old
the road you just walk. I don't know if you saw where I pointed to on the map.
No, I did. I'm just saying
Okay.
the road's
Just-
just dirt, just kind of.
Yeah, yeah.
Typical.
Can I articulate how old the tracks were?
You would say they're like the ones that were in the forest. You'd say
Yeah.
are definitely about a day old.
The guy just sitting on his porch.
Yep.
Does he see us? Does he hail us?
He's just kind of. He seems to be like kind of just like not really paying attention to anybody. Just kind of like in his own little world.
I'm gonna hail him. Be like, you there, fine sir. Good day.
And he says he's like, not a good day, but a day.
What's wrong? What's got you down? What's got you blue? What's the hubbub?
My boy Blue. He's like, you can come over here and talk. You don't have to shout from far away.
Sounds wonderful.
So you guys kind of walk up the road a little bit and approach this guy.
I'm gonna apologize to him and be like, I'm not spent the last 5 years in the woods. I'm not used to dealing with people.
He says, it's all right. I spend most of my time in the woods too. I'm a hunter.
Nice.
Here. These are some of the deer I've caught. It seems like kind of upset about something.
What's got you down? What's got you blue?
I lost my dog last night.
Lost your dog.
You lost him or he's dead?
Yeah, when you say lost him, he's gone.
You don't know where he is?
Says, poor boy, distracted the wolves while I was running. Should never have been hunting that late at night. A blasted moon, I could see. I thought I'd be able to catch a couple more deer today, and I just
So what you're telling me is
surrounded and
you're attacked by wolves.
old Blue just ran out and got in between them, and I ran.
Did you run so far away?
I did.
You ran all night and day.
Could you get away?
I did get away.
Were these wolves in the direction that we just came from?
No. They were right behind the house there in the woods.
How many wolves?
Last I believe there was like 3.
We can take 3.
On 4 legs?
Oh no, we could take 3, but it's
Wolves.
also coincidental that the 3 sets of tracks and there were 3 wolves last night.
Well, yeah, it's because it's the coven. You know, they have to follow the alpha. They kill vampires.
What brings you folks through these parts? Pilgrims to the Abbey?
We're looking for 3 travelers that came this way about a day or so ago.
3 travelers.
3 travelers. 3 people.
Back from the way you came.
Exactly. They're missing and we're worried about them.
I might have some information for you,
Might.
but would you be willing to do me a favor?
What's the favor?
Well,
Side quest.
Well, you
we
see,
need identification, we're just gonna go to the Abbey.
my my dog Blue.
Yep.
His
Did you
collar.
leave a clue?
His collar. You know, I'd really love to get it back, and I know I can't go hunting again with those blasted wolves in my forest.
So what you're asking is you're asking us to go eradicate the wolf problem.
I'd really love for you to. And if
But
you
you
could
would.
find my dog's collar, it'd be more than helpful.
Eradicating problems are my favorite.
Can
Do
I,
you know a den nearby where these wolves have come from?
You know, I've never really had much wolf problems until about 4 months ago.
So try to
And
skip
so
it.
I've seen him a couple times. I told Abbot Claude about him, and you know, I thought he was gonna take care of him. And I'd see him, hear him off in the distance, and they never bothered me. But I was out too late last night. That's my own fault. My dog's dead.
Can I try to persuade him that it's just a piece of, you know,
Leather.
because yeah, it's just a piece of leather, like
Sentimental. Though.
yeah. Well, I mean, like what's really important is the memory of Blue. You know, not the physical, like not his physical attachments that like are in this, you know.
I want to. I gotta give my dog a good burial, sir. It's a
Like bury
collar.
the collar.
Well, we're gonna go eradicate this wolf problem, or at least I am.
On a side note, you think it'd be bad if I were
Minor.
pull out my bones to get in his
Minor
eye and say,
illusion of color.
tell us what's going on? Or...
Just
Go
be like,
for
what's
that.
his collar look like?
I was gonna say.
Thinking about
Just
it.
so you know. Just so I
If you
know.
actually
I'm
Jason
slowly
track.
just like, no, I'm not very intimidating apparently.
I can intimidate a little bit.
My intimidation is
Intimidation.
Draw the bow.
Oh, do we really want to
Arrow
like hold up
blows
this
off in
old
your
man
face.
because
No,
like he just lost his
he's
dog?
not an old guy.
Oh,
He's
he's
probably
not an
like
old
30, yeah.
Oh well,
I thought he was old.
yeah, he talks a little weird for a 30-year-old.
He's just
He's
like
dog.
he's sulking. He's like
He feels like
I'm
it's
really
his fault
upset.
that his
He-
dog
his-
is dead.
his-
His dog's died saving
Alright.
him.
I feel like we're gonna have to
His
kill
hunting
literally
companion
this one.
Fine, let's go. Let's just go.
Yeah.
I could just minor
You might
illusion,
sneak out
minor
the
illusion
door.
of collar form.
Yes.
Look what I got.
Too crazy.
minor illusion of the dog while you're at it.
Minor illusion of dog, blue, you're alive.
And then it just dissipates away.
Which door's easier?
For what?
Either one is a challenge. You're probably better off just going to that one.
This one?
Yeah. Usually probably leave rope on too. You know it's hot in here.
Sneak.
Which
You
way
mean
going?
sneak me this way?
It's alright, whatever. Just make sure nobody's shaming.
Hello?
You do that by talking. So
So let's walk to.
No, I gotta be talking.
That's fine.
Okay.
Who's listening?
We've encountered shapeshifters before, and there were 3 wolves. They said 3 people attacked the Abbey. It's good that these people are probably shapeshifters, probably in the same cult that we encountered.
Looks like it.
So we should just be prepared. And they're probably not wolves.
You should speak up a little so the camera can hear you.
Well, I'm trying to whisper so it's telepathic.
We're gonna send them up to his dad.
Kill him.
No, but that's a good point.
So I mean, we could be encountering more than just these 3 wolves.
Yeah.
Who's to say? I mean, if one of them can transform into a bear, allegedly, we can encounter other animals.
True.
So
Like a pheasant. Like a squirrel.
A wild
Right.
squirrel.
we can do this favor for this
a
guy.
cricket.
A wild squirrel appears.
But if we do this, we need all the information we can get. And if we have to be intimidating, we have to be intimidating.
Were these average size wolves? Or were they larger than normal? Like dire wolves?
Wolf size? I haven't really encountered many wolves in my day.
Sir, you aren't much help.
I
Nobody we walked into his house.
We will kill your wolves for you.
You know, I really appreciate that.
If
If you
better
can find
have
my
some
dog's
information.
collar.
Have you seen any people come out of the forest?
People come out of the forest.
Late at night, early in the morning, the forest would just
When is he on the forest?
Well,
Have you heard anything?
We're pooping in here.
I've kind of just been sulking.
Understandable.
I mean,
But you still have ears, right? You're still here.
I came home last night and kind of just had a basically came home and just
Drank myself to sleep.
drank myself to sleep.
Nice.
So you guys can go investigate the wolves.
So were you
Oh,
saying
hell
they were
yeah.
behind his house or something like that? Is what you found them?
He said there's someone in the wood behind them.
You're a hunter, right?
Yeah.
So you most likely just kill him with the bow.
Yeah.
Why don't you come on along? Give us a little hand here.
Can I persuade him?
I don't think I can venture into those forests again.
There's a big tournament coming up.
You persuade him.
22.
Well, let's save his dog.
Persuasion.
You can roll it.
Roll
16.
Oh, did you persuade him to go into the
He
thing?
didn't see it die.
You want
Rules.
vengeance, alright?
He didn't see
If
it
you
die.
want to look those wolves in the eye
When they die.
as you slit their throat, as you remove their pelts while they're alive.
Well, they're definitely not just wolves, because
He says,
wolves don't have opposable thumbs to carry away tones.
He says,
He never said that the wolf was like walking away reading.
he says, to that he says, you know what? He
Oh, wow.
says,
This
That guy's
information's great.
I won't be afraid to go into my own forest. He's like, I'll go with you. I'll show you where I was attacked.
Perfect.
Done.
Alright.
Yeah.
So
Huzzah!
he starts escorting you out towards
Arrow.
into the woods, and as you're walking out with him, you kind of just like making some fucking bullshit small talk and
Are we talking about the grand tournament? Can you go to the grand
yeah,
tournament?
yeah. So talking some bullshit. He said he went once when he was a kid. He was too young for the first one. He went to the one about 10 years ago.
Can I tell him that he should go to this one because we're actually gonna be in it? We're gonna fuck shit up.
He says maybe he might just do that. He might take a little vacation from
Wait, do we
hunting
need
for
a
a little while and
We got 7, yeah.
We have 7.
Is our 7?
Exactly. Yeah, we'll just actually
We'll wait on that.
Yeah,
for the trip back.
we'll help him, and if he
Help him
doesn't
first.
die,
He didn't see
The
Why
dog
not
died.
die?
Comic book rules.
Yeah.
We don't know if it's dead.
Yeah.
so he
Transformed.
he asked what you guys over there. About 45 minutes later, you guys come to like a little clearing in the woods,
and you see him he's leaving the group here. All of a sudden he just like sprints away from you to like the edge of a tree, and as you guys like approach, he kind of just like kneels down, and you can definitely like his dog is like torn to shreds.
Found the dog.
And he's like,
And he's kind of just there, like sobbing, like he's like, Luz, he's like, thank you for your sacrifice. I never wanted to see you like this. I never should have came
I
here.
just want to put my hand on his shoulder, be like, it'll be okay. Throw his back a little bit, a little homoerotic.
I'm gonna put my
Sorry,
hand on his
shrugs
other
it off.
shoulder, and in a completely different voice than he's heard me talk with this whole time, I'm gonna say, "There's a blood debt that needs to be paid."
Is the collar there?
Yeah, he picks the collar
Can
off
we-
off
can we
the.
I was gonna hand it to him. I
What
think that's
killed it?
It's just
Like
torn to shreds.
There's
It
no
looks like
lines, dumbass. Like, trying to
Can we
meditate.
tell by
What
little
kind of
teeth?
call? Give me a survival check.
So you have like a
Survival?
Yeah. I flip.
It looks like he's been torn apart by probably like some kind of canine. You know, it's got bite marks all over it, like claws.
What was like a bloodhound or like?
It looks like it was like a big German Shepherd.
So this
Dang.
dog got fucked up by something fairly large.
Or multiple.
It's got like multiple different bite wounds on it, and it's like all like it's fucked up.
So, there's some fucking tracks, Hunter.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a look, check,
You're shedding.
see if I can see where the dog came from before it.
Stop running.
Alright, give me a perception check.
Turns out,
Well, then perception or survival?
It's the same thing. either
Can I
way.
join in on this? What are we doing?
I only got 11.
You can give me a survival if your survival's higher. You can give me a
And they're both the same.
So you notice that the dog looks like it kind of like dragged itself over to the tree before it died, and then was
Yeah, you
And
don't
there's,
sell
like,
that. Keep that.
some blood that's all over all the place. It looks like it like bled out before it
Oh,
died.
damn.
Yeah, it looks like it died pretty fucked up.
That sucks.
I'm gonna tell this. What's
And,
what's the fucking name? Anyway.
I never asked nobody
can I use my Witcher senses to follow the trail?
Witcher sense?
So,
Okay, I'm gonna say,
Push
Brian, we
one
found where your dog
detective
came
one.
from. And we're gonna hunt those wolves down, and we're gonna kill them.
He says,
Horribly. Slowly.
we'll bring you the pelts.
You can make a stuffed dog out of pelts.
he
Shall
says, he says he's going
Blue.
with you, so you
Come
guys,
on,
Ryan, you're able to follow some of the wolf tracks through the forest a little ways.
Okay.
A little while later, you come across a like a small overhang of trees, and it looks like behind the trees is like a small little cave that might have some wolves in it. It's not really like, it doesn't look like it's
After
it
you.
looks like it's just like a little.
Oh, this guy's not going in yet.
Who's
going in first?
Guess what the name of the game is? Dungeons and
Is there
Dragons.
light coming up?
Yeah, it's called Ryan Goes into the Dungeon and
So
Dies
maybe either
First.
you, either you or you. I would, but I can't see. I would.
I can't see the
So I
dog
can-
either.
So,
I'm going with you.
Make
I
my
mean,
sword glow.
So I need like a melee guy to go in front.
Make my sword glow and I'll go in.
So if I stand behind one of you guys, I can,
It doesn't
bring out my
I'm not
dancing
talking
lights.
about
I can bring out my dancing lights and I can send them in, up to 60 feet.
Well, I
How
can
far
s-
are you guys
I
from,
can see 60
how
feet in
close
the
did you guys
dark.
get
I
while
just
you're
don't want to be the only person there.
To the cave?
To the cave, I would
To the mouth of the
say.
cave?
We were walking to the cave?
Through the woods,
Yeah,
right?
you
I
notice
thought we were like a little bit
Yeah,
ways out. When
I would I would stop and discuss what we're
I'd
about
say
to do.
like 60 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
70.
We can see it.
Oh, yeah.
We can get to it, but we're trying to figure out strategy.
I can cast dancing lights, but
I can just
only
walk up
10
and look
feet,
in. I just
like,
don't want to do it by myself.
every like 5 feet.
I'll go with you, but I
I'm
can't
gonna
see.
stealth.
Alright, that's fine.
From
Into the bushes.
from the bushes that are in front of the mouth of the cave, a large kind of grayish brown wolf starts to like slink his way out from the underbrush and kind of just like growls angrily at you guys.
You see, he
How close
obviously
is
knows we're there. Yeah, obviously knows we're all there.
He's looking right at you guys like
How
like
close?
snarling. He's about 60 feet away from you guys.
Am I standing behind
Light it
anybody?
up.
Oh, am I standing behind anybody?
Really?
Yeah.
Hang on.
I'm gonna
Where's
try
the
to
other-
slink.
where
I'm
are
gonna
away.
step
Where are the
forward.
other two?
I'm gonna step forward and say,
Where are the
I
other
wish to
two?
see your true form.
They'd be flanking us.
It could be.
It just it keeps
Clever
snarling
girls.
at you.
Alright, kill it.
So I think we should do a perception again.
But
Figure I tried.
It always comes in packs.
I
It
try to
always comes in
reason with
packs.
it.
You.
Yes. What the true form
So
was?
the
It's a really true form.
from
Yeah.
from the left side of the wolf, about 30 feet
in the bush to the side, a pair of wolves comes sprinting out
Sick.
at you guys. Everybody give me a roll initiative, please.
Boom.
14.
22.
Yeah, but
what do we have to?
I win.
Quarter staff and
if you have an initiative.
puppies in the face. Boom.
I win though because I got our logo.
Oh no.
You don't want. Peter, watch out. This encounter is about to get crazy.
Yeah, it is.
I have a +4 to initiative.
It says dexterity.
Dexterity modifier.
Damn.
I'm very dexterous.
That would be nice.
+1.
Must be
Yeah,
nice,
that
is what he
will
said.
to use it properly.
I got a 16 dex.
I'm gonna stealth my ass. I'm casting shield. That's the first spell I'm casting.
On me?
No, on me.
You probably get your throat ripped out.
No way.
Alrighty, so who's got above a 20?
Me.
What do you got?
22.
Anybody got above a 15?
I have a 15.
What do you got, Ryan?
18.
18. What do you have? 15? Anybody got above a 10?
Yeah, I got 11.
11. What do you have, AJ and Nick?
6.
And Nick
Boom.
has a 2. Okay. So,
What's our lineup? What do we look like right now?
We look surprised.
I'll be honest. I was not in front.
alright, so Tyler, you're up.
Sick.
So the
Alright, so
wolves
we've
are about
got
60 feet.
Two.
There's two that are about 20, I'd say like 30 feet away from you on the right. Your right.
That are closing.
Yeah, that are sprinting at you, and then there's one that's just kind of like growling at you. He looks like he's about to start taking off about 60 feet from you.
The
But
gray one bigger?
Is he positioned like next to them, where if I move to him, I'm gonna put myself out of position? Like,
yeah, flank.
I'm in a bad spot.
If you put yourself next to him,
Yeah.
like if you sprint up to him,
Yeah.
The other two are gonna be like right on your side.
Okay, so that's a bad idea. I feel like I should just ready an action and wait for them to close the distance. Right? I feel like that's my go-to here. I don't want to run out in front of everyone else. So I'm gonna step forward, like brace my stance, have the quarterstaff at the ready. I'm ready to action to hit it when it gets in range of me. Hit a wolf.
Nice, you're just gonna skip your turn.
Is that what I want to do then?
You would just go to the bottom of the order.
All right, that's what I want to do.
Okay. So the wolf in the trees.
There's no way without armor on, I'm gonna run out
the
to these
bush.
3 wolves.
You can
he
trigger an
starts-
action to a reaction.
he
How
starts,
does it trigger an event?
running at you. Or whoever's who's in the front. Nick is in the oh no, actually the hunter's in the front. So you start sprinting at the hunter. And not you,
That's
Ryan.
totally not how we're set up.
Oh, the other hunter guy. Okay,
Yes.
cool.
Okay.
And so you start sprinting at
I'm
him,
just gonna
and
step
he gets about a couple feet from him, and that's it. One of the bigger, the wolves on the side runs up to him and just like lunges on top of him.
Like different types of poison?
Yeah, I think my spell at poison. I just want to know what.
Oh wow.
Disadvantage on attacks.
We've all got one.
Okay, so poison isn't your damage, just gives you disadvantage.
A lot of this rule says disadvantage or advantage.
Okay, and so the hunter gets jumped on by one of the wolves, and the wolf just like sinks its teeth directly into like his shoulder and just starts like tearing at him, and he's just falls to the ground with the wolf on top of him.
screaming.
Yeah, he's seriously wounded.
In a bad way.
And Ryan, your turn.
Okay, so I guess I'm kind of off a little bit to the side maybe.
You can move now.
That's the whole
You
point.
move every. There's no like. You can just.
There's no point in stealthing because they're gonna smell. They don't know where I am, right? And
They know they're.
yeah,
they're
yeah,
running
exactly.
at you.
Okay, so I'm just gonna pull my bow out, and then I'm gonna activate my sharpshooter feat.
Okay.
So that's take -5 to attack roll. If it hits, you get +10 damage.
Okay. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, so this saved me a lot last time.
I know, but you gotta take a -5 to hit.
Yeah, but I have I didn't hit.
He
Would
misses
you?
this time.
Let's see, 12 -5, so 7.
Yeah, you missed. Alright, so the second wolf comes up, starts running from the side of you, and leaps towards
That's the order you guys are in?
Sure.
Okay. Leaps towards you, Tyler.
Okay.
To bite you. Does a 16 hit you?
Yeah, it's
Does it hit?
Very
Yeah.
topical.
that's my number. That's my hit number. Unless Ty goes to me, but I'm pretty sure it goes to him.
You. Alrighty. You take 4 damage from a bite. Give me a strength saving throw.
Can I use Dex instead?
Strength.
16.
Alright, so it leaps at you and kind of like bites at your arm, and its teeth kind of just like tear a big chunk out of your
Nice.
arm, but you manage to throw it to the side, and
You wanted me to parlay, so it's
you
fine.
can make a attack on it now if you'd like.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna smack the shit out of this thing.
That's how I even give you advantage because you kind of threw it off balance when
That's
you
terrible.
shrugged it to the side.
That's worse. Wow. I'm gonna miss. So that's a 9.
Yep, you miss. You kind of swing your quarterstaff at. Got a little bit too far away from your lane.
You're
I don't
bending
think
the
so I
air.
can't do the other one either.
That's how you shoot it.
All
Shooting
right, Ashley, you're up.
Copyright.
Pull my sword and shield.
Damn,
I guess
64.
I'll
Jeez.
throw a firebolt at it and try to hit the one that's attacking.
You need a free hand for the fireball.
I do.
Mhm.
I'll pull my sword and I'll leave my mace for now. Yeah, pull my shield, leave my mace for now. To do that.
Roll to hit. Which one are you attacking? The one that attacked the hunter or the one that attacked Tyler? Okay.
The hunter.
Not part of the group. I don't care.
He's got information for you guys.
Yeah,
now.
he's our 7th.
12.
12. You add in your int or whatever your modifier
There's
hit, right?
There's nothing to hit.
What for a spell?
Yeah, according to what I was told last time.
No, you add the spell modifier.
Should be on your second page.
It should be your int for because you took what? Sorcerer spells, right? Or that thing. I don't know for which
So
one you
wisdom.
Mine's wisdom too.
You're throwing it to hit, right?
It's probably wisdom.
Wait, is this to attack? No, if
My
it's to
spellcasting
hit,
wisdom.
your spell to hit.
Mine's charisma.
Yeah, that's what it is.
It's spellcasting ability modifier, so we
Yeah.
a wisdom
You're
modifier.
a bard,
Yeah.
right?
I am a.
Okay, then why was I told 0 last time?
You don't add anything
That was
additional
all
to the
bullshit.
spell.
I liked it. I liked it.
So the damage, just a hit.
Yes.
Okay, so
So
then.
then what's
What is she
the-
doing?
She's just casting fireball. Fireball. that
So
is.
then it's-
So then she would be adding her
Yeah.
spell attack bonus
Yeah,
to a
at the
fire
end.
attack. Yeah, at the end.
Okay, so it's. So now I have a 17 to hit it.
Huh? I have 17. Isn't it just what's your wisdom modifier?
It's 3.
So it'd be
Then why do I have?
12 to 15, yeah.
That's your attack.
That's
the
damage.
damage.
You're at 5.
So, alright, so you hit a roll damage.
2.
7.
Whatever.
You're at the 5.
Yeah, that's where you're at the
Right.
5.
Well, no, she wouldn't add her. She's not proficient in it, so it would just be the ability modifier.
Somehow
It would just be 3.
Oh, yeah, what's
Okay.
2? So 5.
So 5 damage?
Sure.
Alright. Dan, you're up.
I'm gonna hop back like 15 feet.
Okay.
I'm gonna target the wolf she targeted.
Okay.
I'm gonna use Ray of Sickness, so like my staff will turn kind of green and like poisonous, and I'm gonna aim it right at the wolf.
Sweet.
And I'm gonna roll. I got a 19 plus.
You hit him.
Okay.
Roll damage.
I
But it
do
throws up on me while it's biting me.
plus 1 plus 6. I do 15.
So what kind of damage? That's like corrosive damage?
Poison.
Poison damage?
It has to make a Constitution saving throw, and if it fails, it has disadvantage. Or if it fails, it gets poisoned, which gives disadvantage to attacks and
Okay. The wolf gets kind of just like
ability
the
checks.
ray kind of comes at it, and the wolf just like gets instantly like sick and just starts like vomiting, and then just kind of like falls over and kind of like vomits up its own insides.
It's like I'm underneath this thing. It vomits on me,
That
and
the
then
one
I
that was
just
on
throw
the
it off.
object?
No.
I throw its dead corpse.
No, you already threw it to the side.
the one that was
Not
Nice.
hit you.
I don't think so. I just attacked when she attacked.
The one that attacked Tyler.
Because like everybody was doing it.
AJ, you're up. So there's still a wolf in the
Yeah,
woods.
save the
Like
hunter.
the wolf that kind of has come dashing at you right now.
Yep.
And then there's one that's on top of the hunter. Yep.
Okay.
Save the hunter, save the world.
So,
And I'm so bummed I
how far
missed.
away am I from this hunter?
Like so,
God damn
about 8 feet.
Okay. So,
Ooh.
this is risky. This is a risky move right here.
Well, you gotta watch out. 'Cause if he gets a hold of you, you might just die.
I know. So,
Back up a little
so
bit.
it's no, that's the thing. You can't. For what?
I didn't understand.
You're gonna grab it.
No,
I couldn't get into
You're pet.
it without
So
knowing
I
for
want to.
sure,
I'm
like,
gonna move up
are
to.
you retconning
Yeah.
things that happened
the
in the
wolf
first
is
season? And some of
attacking
it
the
happened
hunter.
and some of it
Yep.
didn't?
And
Or is
I
it
can use
legitimately a
shock and grasp.
continuation? And that's
So
already taking a while.
I have to actually try to touch it. So I have to make a melee attack. Oh wait. A
And
melee
then they
spell
brought back
attack.
like one of my favorite characters.
Use
with
the armor
the
class.
show and immediately
Well,
kills him.
wait. Now that I'm just thinking, a melee spell attack.
Why even have him?
An actual melee spell. Could I use like a dagger that like is like?
I had no idea who
So I'll
that
use a
girl was.
plus
I'm not sure.
Until I looked at the picture, I was like, oh, it's the little girl.
Just
And
out
that
of
used to
curiosity
lie.
though, this wolf is grappling a guy on the ground, and you're gonna electrocute the wolf. That's got its mouth around
You know,
the guy
you
that's
probably
dying.
just throw a fireball like a good.
It's just have a fireball.
And then it's like,
You're
not a
Oh
fireball.
no, I fire bolt, not ball.
I'm like, what the hell are you talking
Yeah.
about? What kind of
Alright,
mage are you?
I'll launch a firebolt at it.
Alright, alright, there you go.
I am an elemental adept, so if it has any kind of fire resistance, like like
Okay.
It's a wolf.
that fire.
Don't think it's gonna have any.
It doesn't matter. You know, if it's a
It's
changeling,
flammable. I'm glad you told me that, but it's
if
flammable.
it's a changeling,
AJ was gonna originally electrocute the wolf that was
Attached to
had his mouth in the guy.
oh, I didn't know that they could
He's mauling
pass
the
currents through people in this.
You don't
if
have any
I'm
electricity
touching
works?
you and I
Yeah,
get
but I'm not in the
electrocuted,
game.
what happens to you?
I mean, realistically though,
That's real life. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons. There's a wolf attacking
just out
me.
of curiosity, though, you remember
But
in
it
like
gets less.
school where you used to like you just that thing where everybody would like touch and then like the person at one end would get electrocuted and the person at the other end would get electrocuted?
No,
if
I
you get
never
the
did
zap
that.
and nobody in the middle
That's
would like,
only
feel
if you're
anything?
grounded though.
I never did that.
If you're not grounded, you'll
It
feel
sounds
it.
like torture, honestly.
Anyway, so go ahead, roll your shit. Roll your
Alright, so
roll your malarkey.
that is a 15 to hit.
You have roll damage.
That was a fun class. So that's the day I literally watched a lightning bolt go from the door jam to Shane's ass.
Poor Shane. Ooh, so that is a 16 damage.
Yeah.
Nice. All right.
Holy cow!
Is he flammable?
He's
He is
dead.
now, probably.
He probably burnt into a crisp.
Is that an ignites?
You
Oh,
killed
that's
him. You
not
can
good. That's fine, that's not
you
good.
killed him. Yeah. He's so the fireball just kind of like goes from you, and I'll let you describe how it died.
So, I mean, I would say because this thing's like mauling the guy, I aim center mass. So I would say this thing just hit him center mass, ignited, burned through the side and like cooked his organs.
The Huntard's up. He's just kind of trying to
Grasping
get
at his
get to his feet and push the wolf
Yeah,
off.
right.
You wait. And if you just killed the wolf that was on a hunter. Okay, so the other one's still.
So just a big.
If this thing landed on him, yeah.
No,
When this thing,
that's-
when I killed this thing,
the one that was staring us down. Is
when I
the
killed
one
this thing,
that
if
was-
it like fell on top of him, I just want to
I
run real
think
quick
that
and
he's
like
about to
roll it off. I want a smoldering.
Alright, you can
cannibal,
use your
like,
move to
yeah,
push on.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Nick. You're up.
So there's only one left.
Charging at you. Yep.
Charging.
Offer it a milk bone.
Can I ready in action for when he gets in range? I can slash at him.
That's not like the marching order. So you're doing your ready in action?
Yeah.
Tyler, what are you doing?
Am I next?
Yep.
Oh hell yes! I'm going up to that wolf and trying to hit him.
Go for it.
All right. Trying. Well, I thought I hit him last time, but a 6 and a 4 doesn't do it. Let's see if we get higher than that. That's a little higher. That's a 13.
13, you hit him.
Hey, what do you know?
13.
All right, dope. So I get to hit him twice then. So I go once with my quarterstaff.
Alrighty.
That's the wrong die. For my quarterstaff, it's a 7. And then I go with my martial arts attack, which is a D4. So that one is 5. 7 and 5 is 12. So I do this cool little whirly action with my staff, smack him in the face with it. And as the staff ends in one hand, I just come back through and karate chop him in the neck.
So how much damage did you do?
12.
12. You don't add any modifiers to your damage?
That's with my mod.
Oh, okay.
That's like a 2 on a D4 plus 3 and a, what did I have, a 4 on the D8.
Gotcha. So the wolf kind of like is like stunned from your blast there,
Karate.
and it so lets out like a loud like wolf howl, and then like goes to bite you, and pretty much bites like part of your staff instead of your hand, and
I start playing tag with him.
completely misses you. Yeah. From the den that he just came from,
Reinforcements.
3 more wolves come sprinting out of the undergrowth,
Hell yeah.
and huh? No, you don't.
No, we don't reroll. Full gauge.
And they're about 20 feet behind the wolf that you're kind of like with your staff.
Nice.
Ryan, you're up.
I'm gonna.
I feel redeemed.
I'm gonna take a pot shot at the one that he's grappling with.
Okay.
Okay. So.
I want to use a level 1 spell.
Yeah,
so
I-
he can make me do
Huh?
My hit.
Sorry.
18
roll damage.
plus.
Did you do your special thing there or no?
No.
No.
No, I should probably announce before. Because I can say
Tell me
yes, no,
before
no,
you
no.
roll. Yeah.
Okay. 8.
All right. So your arrow kind of just like hits it in the side, and it kind of just like kind of like
My character?
and just like falls over and dies.
I want to pick
ICE.
him through.
ISA.
You didn't.
Ice.
You need glasses.
Yeah, right.
Has ice and it is.
I
So Tyler,
Spell name.
what's your AC, buddy?
My
Ice
armor
is a
class
condiment.
16.
You take 3 damage from another wolf jumping on you. Give me another strength saving throw, please.
Man, it's really shitty.
Well,
That's
catch
not the strength for this. It's gonna come up bad.
Catch
That's
it.
That's
You get fries, you're gonna catch it.
17.
Alright, so you're still on your feet. The wolf kind of just like bites you, and you manage to shrug that one away
I'm down to
as
3.
well.
Oh, great cleric. I'm at 3, just the head
Ice is a
count.
condiment.
Ashley, you're up.
That's the crowd.
You don't need
Is
to heal
ice
me
a
right now.
condiment?
I don't think ice is a condiment.
Ice is a condiment.
Ice is not a condiment.
What?
How is
Exactly.
that?
Thank you.
Hey, we're almost done. Relax.
I'll just do Firebolt again.
Which wolf? The one that's Tyler just shrugged off, or one of the other 2?
We'll go with one of the other 2.
Okay.
Well, don't I have 2 on me now?
No, Ryan killed the
I
other
killed
one.
the other one.
Nice. With an arrow?
Arrow.
Nice.
22.
Okay, you hit it. Roll
I'm extremely fond of our ranger and our warlock.
5 damage.
Arrow's
All right.
great.
So
Extremely fond.
Fireball
My
hits
best friends.
the wolf, and you hit the one that Tyler's engaged with,
I just have the
No,
one
It's the
that's,
one that you're engaged with.
that just struck off me.
and
What one was it?
kind of hits it in like the front of its fur and singes a bunch of
I'm
its
gonna whip us
fur
up
off.
some meals, some
Gives it a
wolf
good
stew, some
Dan,
wolf
you're up.
potluck.
I'm gonna look at the wolf that's attacking him, and telepathically I'm gonna communicate with it and say, if you show your true form right now, we won't kill you and your allies.
I like that.
And it doesn't do
You
anything.
don't care.
It's just a wolf, I think.
It's just a wolf.
Yeah. I don't think so.
You know, you never know. Sometimes they're
Something's afoot,
resistant.
literally.
I'll like look at it, and then obviously nothing's gonna happen unless I, alright, and I'll just yeah, I'll use Eldritch Blast on it.
Okay.
13 to hit.
All right, you hit him. Roll the moosh. Kill it.
7.
7. All right, cool. And that was the one that was attacking Tyler.
Sure.
Okay.
Force damage. Is that force damage?
All right. AJ, you're up. So there's one attacking Tyler, and that one just got an Eldritch Blast to the face, and then there's one other one that
Arrow. But he's got one that has an arrow from him in it.
That one's done.
that's dead.
That's done.
There's,
Oh, you killed
there's,
And the one that
There's one that has a big burn up its chest and side from Ashley's fireball. Yeah.
there's one on me and there's one clean.
one kind of like.
Do it.
With a shocking touch.
No, that's a cantrip. It's not.
What's your
Just because of.
Do it.
Just do it. No, there are only 2. There's only 2 wolves left, right?
So,
3.
Take them all out. You can't take them all out.
do it.
There's 2 that are right near each other, and one of them is like kind of near Tyler. The
All
other
right,
2 are
you know
a
what,
couple
I
feet
will.
from
I'm
Tyler.
gonna cast magic missile. So I'm gonna send 1 dart at each of them.
Okay. Roll
So
damage
it's 1d4 plus 1.
per thing, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Um,
You roll them all individually, right? Each ball individually.
yeah.
Yeah,
So
okay.
I'm just gonna roll.
Okay.
I mean,
Go
3.
for it.
So that's
3, 3, 1.
4, 4, 2.
So which one's getting the
So I'm gonna send the 2 at the one that's attacking Tyler.
Okay.
And then the others are gonna get 4. I don't add spell attack bonus to magic missile, do I?
Doesn't you should. What does it say in the spell?
I don't think he does, honestly.
Does it say roll? It's 1d4 plus ability modifier, or
It says 1d4 plus 1 force damage to its target.
then no,
So
you
no.
don't.
Okay.
That's the unblockable one, right?
Well, hang on this though. On this, I don't think that says it.
Alright, I'm gonna actually look at the book.
On any of them,
Yeah,
though.
go for it.
It
Magic
doesn't say on
missile?
any of them that you add the ability modifier.
He's got the actual spell
Cards.
written.
I think I don't. So. Oh.
Okay.
But, just so you know, I am like spinning as I cast these. Like I go one with the left hand and one with the right. It's pretty impressive.
You're up, Nick.
Alright, 1 stone, Tyler.
Yep.
I'm going to help him with that one.
Okay.
I don't think any spell says to do that.
So would I add my spell attack modifier to each of the darts?
No,
I'll have to look at casting real fast.
I don't think you do.
Keep going though.
Nick, you're up.
Attacking the one he just got.
Okay.
10.
Miss.
Yes.
Tyler, you're up.
Okay, I am. Is the one that was on me still alive?
Yes.
Alright, so that's the one I'm
Barely.
going. Ah, that's alright. I'm gonna finish that up. No, I'm not. We're gonna try with my unarmed strike.
Okay.
Because there's no way in hell
You
to.
roll for both of those individually?
Yeah, well, the other's a bonus action.
All right. Okay.
Plus 5, so 17.
Yep. Yeah.
And my little shitty D4. I did 5 damage by grabbing his frickin' ears, and I just shoved a knee right into his little fucking wolf mouth.
Nice. You end up kind of crushing the thing's windpipe, and it just kind of like
Oh hell yeah!
yelps as it struggles for breath on the way down to the ground.
As I pull my, as its lifeless body falls from my hands, I'm just.
Okay.
Well,
Savage,
the
peaceful
monk,
moment.
yeah, right?
You're up,
It's
right.
nuts. Okay, and there's one left, right?
Dude, I harbor
two
a
left.
dark and bloodthirsty
Uh,
thoughts that my isolation did not quell.
There was one that's
Fucked up
been
in
touched,
that.
right?
Huh?
One that hasn't been touched yet.
Oh no, they've all been hit.
They've all been
Everyone.
hit. Okay, I'm gonna try to sharpshoot with him.
Okay. Siler moments.
I'm at 20.
Crit.
So I get 20 damage.
What?
Right? A quick crit is your hit
You add
dice.
an extra dice.
What is max damage and then
It's
Add
not
an
max.
extra dice.
So I roll twice the dice for damage and I add 10 to it.
Yes.
Oh, sure, okay. So 5.
I'll let you say where
9.
you hit him with this one.
So okay, 5, 9, so
You
14,
hit
24
kill him,
damage.
he's dead.
Okay. And this one's still charging at us? Or is it already?
Yeah, that one's like still running towards you guys.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it square in the forehead, and it's gonna drive its face straight to the ground. It's gonna tumble, and come to a rest.
Okay, cool.
Gone.
And now it is that last wolf is going to.
Who's trying to talk to it now?
Yeah, right. Everybody else is gonna try again. Everybody else is
It's
dead. What are
gonna
you gonna do?
lunge at Tyler.
Hell yeah.
What's your AC?
16.
Alright, it misses you with a bite attack. Go ahead, Ashley.
I do an aerial out of the way.
Same thing.
You hit.
15.
Roll them on.
So nothing I see says that you add
Nice.
proficiency to
How did it die?
spell casts.
Fireball hits it, explodes.
Wolf guts everywhere.
Yup.
Sweet. So alright, so the wolves are all dead. Congratulations on your intro encounter for this level here. So
Do we see the neck, the collar?
the hunter grabbed it from the dog's corpse.
Somebody,
I saw Boyd doing
I want to go up and use medicine and maybe try to
Yeah.
see if like how he's doing.
He's injured really badly, but
he's ready to go back home.
I'm gonna grab
We're
like
not
two of the carcasses, one in each hand, and just look at them and be like, how many of these do you want me to take back
We're
for
not
your
gonna look in
skin?
the cave.
Yeah, I'm gonna go take a peek at the cave.
You guys
Um,
can do that. I have no interest in that.
He
There's a blood oath that needed to be paid.
he says no, let these beasts rot here.
We're also looking for a tome.
Throw 'em down.
So
A tome.
Hey, you do
There's,
tone.
the cave is very shallow. The only thing there's like some matted fur that's been kind of like brought back from the wolves, you think. And that's
so
it.
there's like nothing that says any humans have been there.
Actual wolves. Boring.
Yep.
Legit
Wah,
wolves.
wah, wah.
So as you guys are walking back towards the hunter's house, he says, he's like, I really appreciate you folk helping me with these wolves, and I think that was all of them actually. A lot more than I saw that night. Poor Blue. Hopefully they all didn't get the best of them. So he's like, about that information. Last night, when I was running through the forest, I got to my house and I noticed there was 3 guards coming out of the woods from the direction that you guys came. I ran towards them to try to get them to help me kill the wolves, but nasty bastards they were. They told me to piss off and spit in my direction.
You mean you say guards? You mean guards from the town?
Yes.
Dressed as those. So
They told me if I said anything, that I'd end up like my dog. And that's fucked up.
If I give him a brief description of the dude that we saw driving the carriage, does that description match the people we saw?
Says no, I never heard of him.
Did you see? Have you?
Doesn't sound no.
Were you able to
These
see?
men had full helmets on and
Oh, okay.
No identifying traits, like one of them didn't have a limp, they didn't like the way one talked, didn't have like a lisp or anything like that.
it's like unfortunately I wish I had more information for you, but I was just so distraught from running through.
Do you know where they went?
They headed back up the road. They told me to go inside. I just went. I just listened. I couldn't take 3 of them, and as pissed off as I was, I kind of just shut myself in my room with a drink.
Yeah, I don't blame you. But you think they went into like Purgles, like into that town area, or they headed back up towards the Abbey?
I believe they were headed towards Winshaw. They kept going up the road, but gods know where they came from.
All right.
okay, well, thank you, Ryan. Appreciate it.
Best of luck. to
Hey,
you.
so about this tournament, what you doing in the next couple days?
Probably just
I did
recovering
rest
from his
up.
previous wounds.
Recover. Don't think I'll be shooting the bow for much for a little
Once
while.
we take them up to the abbey to the
Get
like
healed.
I cast, you know,
Maybe I'll see you up there. I might make the trek.
I mean, we can bring them to.
Take a little rest and reprieve from
Yeah, we can bring him to the Abbey.
like
You don't have to.
days.
Will he come with us in the Abbey to get healed?
He says, first thing I'm doing is burying my dog. He's like,
It's reasonable.
you can, you folks can go on your way. I don't want any trouble with the guards, if that's what you're fixing to make.
So
Okay.
tell
I'm
them, you
gonna-
know.
I'm gonna ask him. I'm gonna ask him if he has a kitchen.
He does, yes.
I'm gonna unroll my cooking tools and go, bro. I'm gonna make you some bomb food to get over this battle that we just had.
I'm not hungry,
Damn it.
man.
Roll it back up.
I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna be like, you know, once again, like, sorry for your loss. You know, that we hope to see him in the coming days, and you know, like you said, you know, we're gonna be entering the tournament, and you know, we need somebody whose aim is true, because
Because we don't want it to be false.
He says, it seems like your friend here might be more inclined for the fight than I am. I wouldn't fare well against another person.
Think I got
7-7.
Just good against the
6,
deer.
8, 7.
I can shoot a deer from the fair distance.
Well, you know what they say, never bring just one asshole with a bow.
I don't say. So, you guys gonna head back to, where you guys gonna head next? I guess
Like the wind show, right? We gotta track down these.
Gotta
I
head
mean, what's
back
the
to
point of
Punch
going
Out.
back to the Abbey unless we want to see if the old man's alive? So.
I want to make sure the old man's alive, and I also want to see if that door opens from the other
That
side.
old man.
Because if not, there's somebody in the Abbey that let them in.
But I mean, it's a trek to the Abbey from Winchell to the Abbey. I mean, it takes what 2 hours?
So you guys, it's probably about maybe like
Hour
3
away.
o'clock.
In the morning or?
No. Yeah.
My
So
my
we
general
go to the Abbey
concern
rest.
my general concern is that somebody inside the
Tournament's
Abbey
tomorrow,
is
though.
dirty, and we left the dude by himself.
But we gotta remember too.
Not only that,
the
but
tournament's
but
like,
he now knows about the
tournament-
passage. He's
the
gonna
main
go blab
tournament is
about
over
it.
a week away.
Yeah, but
Oh,
the
the passage.
The
Oh,
amateur
you did,
tournament
did you?
starts in 2 days.
Okay, so yeah, we have to go.
Alright, so
we have to
we
go
wanna-
Winshaw and rest.
Well, we
And then-
we don't necessarily have to rest yet, but we.
You
do
guys
need
have
to,
time
we have
to
time,
stop
you
by
said.
the Abbey if you want before you
Okay,
head
let's
back.
go
So
say
you want to
hi
stop by
to
the
Claude.
end?
I want to check on Claude.
Okay.
I want to check to see it.
So you guys go back to the Abbey. You talk to the kind of weird acolyte that's over there, and he tells you, "Oh, Claude's back in the blah blah blah." You can go find him. You guys just kind of walk down there, and Claude's kind of just looking over the area. And he's closed the door.
What is it?
So as you talk to him, he kind of just explains to you that when he came back, he noticed on the wall inside of the pathway that there was another one of those devices to open and close the door. So he closed it from the inside, and he shows you where it was, and then closes it again. He asks that none of you talk about that. He doesn't want other people knowing that they can get in
I
this
was
way.
gonna ask him, I was gonna be
Sounds
like, do you want to keep this as like maybe an escape route for you, or do you want us to try to seal this for you?
He says, with all these robberies and wolves, it might be good to have a escape route. But be warned, I'm gonna hire someone to put some traps in there that we know about, so nobody tries sneaking in again.
Sounds good.
So he bids you guys farewell. He says thank you for your help. I hope you can find the. Do you have any information as to who might have done this?
We have 3 suspects. That's all we know so far.
Yeah, we're not really.
Three.
We don't really have too much information right now, but we do have a lead that we're gonna try to follow.
He says, well, best of luck to you, and here, take this. And he kind of writes you a little note and says, if you have any trouble, he's like, I appreciate your help here. You folks have been very thorough. I never knew this path was here at all. So gives you kind of note, and you guys all kind of head back towards Winshaw.
Okay.
And that's it for the night.
Alright.
Happy first adventure, everybody.
I didn't die.
I did some shit. That was dope.
That's fine.
Okay.
Are we gonna realistically be full health when we start next time?
You
Let's try to
guys.
leave this here.
Did we level
You
up?
guys all got healed up from the acolytes at the Abbey before you left.
But we didn't level up.
Not yet, no.
So, I mean, I think the only thing I would say is, thank you anybody that watched. And if you want to continue watching, click follow. And,
Follow us, please. Follow me.
Yeah, so we're gonna be doing multiple things, couple days a week. D&D is going to be every other Wednesday.
Every other Wednesday, yep. So tune in 2 weeks, and we'll be playing another adventure.
Oh, exciting round.
And we'll be adding some other games, tabletop games, video games,
Card
card games,
Reindeer game.
made up games that don't exist, all that good
I
shit.
just bought a new card game today. It's
And,
called Kittens in a Blender.
Resistance, we're gonna get resistance.
Resistance is futile.
And yeah, thank you. So, Nicholas, if you would do the honors and put the